This is the emergency broadcast system. The CDC is advising that you stay in your homes throughout all day.
We show up. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody. We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party, flyer than everybody.
We show up in the party.
We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party. We show up in the party.
has passed like a hurricane to my heart, drove it far away. See the lights on the other side. I'm going to get there and hope we will meet there. Fast like a hurricane to my heart, drove it far away. See
Yo, what is going on, Mobley sports fans? Welcome in to this week's stream. Quick Ops, the Phoenix tournament. It is the quarterfinals. I am Sudden Death, and I am joined by Mandas. How you doing today, sir?
I'm doing fantastic and ready to watch both of our matches for the day.
Oh, indeed. Definitely ready for that. We got No Mercy coming up here versus IFM. We're going to throw the promo up here on screen. All these teams are in here. Both these teams, that is. There's only two, so there's not going to be all of the teams, but technically, I guess it is all of them. Anyways, playing the map ground to start out with. It's No Mercy versus IFM. They're all in here. They're almost ready to go, so we should be getting into the match here shortly. Excited about this. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. This should be a fun one. It's a best out of 3 because we are here in the quarterfinals. So worst case scenario, we get 2 matches. Best case scenario, we do get 3 matches. Again, let us know your predictions here for match number 1. Chat, let's make sure the mic audio is sounding good down there. Everything looks good here on my end, but you know, computer software is computer software. Skull, it's a question you're gonna have to ask somebody in IFM. Don't think I can answer that here for you on stream. Mythos, what's your predictions for these matches for today?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really familiar with either of these teams, but I'm more familiar with the No Mercy as the org in itself. So I guess maybe I'm gonna have to root for them. I'm seeing a lot of people in the chat rooting for No Mercy as well. It seems like they've got a lot more supporters out here today than IFM.
Yeah, we'll definitely see here once everything catches up and they know we've asked for predictions and whatnot. We'll see what they do decide to go. Looks like match is ready. Waiting for final confirmations and we're good to go. I don't know if they've knifed yet.
I don't believe they have.
Well, while we're waiting, let's go ahead and pull up the stats right here. We can take a look here at the No Mercy versus IFM stats. You guys can take a look at this. Maybe help you put your predictions down here in the comments section. Yo, AZ, what's going on, man? Yeah, I got you, man. Hey, it's going to be AZ. I'm going to mess up a couple times, but I'm going to get it done. Streamer, I'm probably old enough to be your father. I just got a baby face. Or, excuse me, cheesy. I just didn't do well in 3rd grade. I've told you guys this. Alright, knife has been done. Waiting for final confirmation to go ahead and hop on in here live. It looks like IFM is going to be here on the T side.
Interesting choice. Starting off, I'm noticing, I'm not familiar with what region IFM is, but I'm noticing their ping is higher, so I'm kind of surprised they're starting off on the breach side, you know?
Yeah, it is. Well, you know, the nice thing about starting out on the breach side or the T side is you will have that CT advantage on the flip. Yeah. I personally like to do that, you know, at least be able to go into the flip on the CT side.
I know what you mean, but if I'm not mistaken, it's so when they're doing like different regions, whoever has a better round difference gets to pick like
You
the
are
server
true.
in the end, right?
Yep. Well, yeah, it is a best out of 3, so you are true. So that definitely does come into play there. Yeah, so there's multiple different ways of looking at it. I wasn't looking at it like that. Yeah, it is. It is.
You
Obviously,
know, I just think it's like a weird decision, you know, because like they're on their non-dominant server and starting on breach side. I feel like it could be a chance for them to get blown away and not get as many rounds. But I don't know. That's just my opinion. I feel like that probably wasn't the best play, but I guess we'll see how it plays out for them. Maybe they're really confident on their T side.
yeah, I was about to say that is that it does seem like they're maybe more confident on their T side, which can be a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe your overconfidence leads into cockiness and ends up losing you the match, or you're confident enough to go ahead and get the W, and it won't matter. You'll have that CT side advantage going into the flip. With that being said, folks, I believe we are live. Just got that live confirmation. We're gonna hop on in here. Chat, let us know if we need to adjust the game sound at all. But we were into it. No Mercy versus IFM. IFM starting out here on the T side. It seems like they are definitely favoring this B side. I'm going to have to left chat on here. We'll fix that after the pistol round here.
Looks like they're all just taking this really slowly here over towards this B long area. Kind of just slowly clearing out their angles, making sure that there's nobody hiding on B side, but it actually looks like there is no one there. I think we're seeing a couple flankers on the coalition side coming in behind them. I'm not sure if they'll be prepared for that or not.
Blitz down to 17 HP. I'm guessing there's a mess up on his end with a frag grenade.
Yeah, those nades are devastating now.
Oh, definitely.
Bomb has been planted.
Bomb
Bomb
has
already going to be going down, indeed.
big player for the T's, especially if they can win this round. They'll have a nice advantage going into it. Avix and Ariel getting kills there respectively. Ariel getting a 3K actually.
They just shut everyone down. He gets a 4-piece. Or no, 3-piece.
And the bomb will be defused here.
Bomb has been defused.
Yeah, I don't think they were prepared for him coming in on that flank there.
No, they were not at all.
No Mercy picking up that first round, but I'm still seeing a lot of them are only buying pistols instead of bursts. There are a couple of assault rifles on their side, but some of them are still just saving their money, not overcommitting it. I'm looking at the breach side economy though. It looks like they've all bought deagles up. Maybe trying to go for a quick A mid pick here. They've already spotted one player out. And it looks like he's gonna opt to back up, play the smart instead of getting a little too aggressive. Blitz already finding a pick there. With that burst assault rifle, he's gonna be taking out Israel there. Finding another pick as well, and now Akira pushing up. Oh, doesn't get the kill quite, but Blitz just comes in with a 4K there, I think. No Mercy taking the lead now, 2-0.
Not a huge surprise. They had that cash advantage. They'll probably end up, statistically speaking, taking the next round. Although IFM played, I guess they won all for Deagles last round. It seems like some of these players are going for full buys this round. Definitely go ahead and try to be an anomaly here in the statistics department and try to take this round. RW ratio pulled out here. I believe that's offense.
Yeah, he's going headstrong with that. Oh, spots the player, but he can't get the kill there. That's unfortunate for him.
That's why I don't like pulling it out, man. That's why I don't like pulling it out.
I mean, at least on the bright side, his teammates can pick it up if they opt to. But, you hate to see that missed ratio shot there right off the bat.
Oh, definitely. I mean, that's really going to hurt his economy going into the next couple rounds. And potentially the whole team's economy as well. If they have to buy for him or something like that.
How he can afford that whole thing. But it does look like one of the players picked it up, and he's just hard scoping B long right now while the rest of them sort of back out. I think No Mercy's kind of already picked up on the fact that it's a fake, though. I'm seeing a lot of them are playing towards the A side, ready for this potential A push coming in from the side of IFM here.
Ooh, quick little flick there at Helix gonna drop down at BB. AZ trying to find a kill of his own, but it's Israel and they're dropping down Akira. No Mercy is prepared for this A side push. Ariel is there, putting down AZ. Axist. Getting fried by Freistad there with that U ratio. Hopefully he can keep it up. Man advantage going here to the T's as they begin to move over here towards this A site. This bomb should be planted here shortly. Ariel getting the memo.
Bomb has been planted.
Going for the backstab here through storage, peeking across there. Has to watch his baggage cart. See the player back. No quick flick to my Israel. Trying to go for the double kill. He's going to put down Fries on the ground. Goes for the 3-game, but it's Helix. They're going to put down the ground. It's a 1 versus 1 now. Blitz. Knowing the situation he's in. Should be getting the call out here from his teammate that Helix is low on HP. He's going to drop him. Blitz is going to help his team move up. One more point here. Before he does it, though, he's going to pick up the ratio. Bomb will be defused here. No mercy. Leading 3-0.
Bomb has been defused.
And it looks like Blitz ended up stealing that U ratio from them at the end of the round there.
Indeed. And again, another reason that you just gave him a free $4,000 weapon. You're hurting your economy, and you lost in the last round.
Yeah, now I'm pretty, like, this is such a huge sniper map. I'm pretty sure that IFM is not going to be getting this round if Blitz can get his picks with it. Surprisingly, he's taking the sniper A mid, though. Typically not a place where I see people holding the sniper on this map, but he might be able to get an early pick with it.
And he does indeed.
He does. Taking out Israel there. Still going for the repeak, I think. I don't know, maybe he's backing up. It looks like over on the breach side, no one else is contesting A mid right now. All 4 of our players kind of sitting towards this B long area. We got one watching the backside, but they're already pushing up hard. Blitz still holding down that pixel peak, but I don't think he's going to get peaked anytime soon.
Sudden Death and Manthus are your casters for today. I'm Sudden Death, and of course you guys know who Manthus is.
Yes, it's your boy. Oh, okay. BB just takes one out there. Offense comes in with a 2K, though, for the refrag. He is going to get taken down really low, though. 17 HP.
2 versus 3 here. Man advantage going to the CTs. Akira taking out that turret position on top of this truck. Firing a couple warning shots there. They're not connecting on anybody. Blitz peeking out, seeing if he can get a foolish CT or T player to poke his head out. AZ, the remaining player for life, finding Akira now in this 1 versus 2. Going to have to be moving quickly here. 30 seconds left on the clock. Still a good amount of time to work with, but definitely cannot move slow here. Axis
and I'm going to be honest here, this is not looking good for IFM. I mean, he's got a sniper holding this V-Cross. I don't think that Surge is going to be able to get this pick here.
Yeah, it's going to be incredibly difficult. He's about to pop out here. He is going to be in the line of sight. He's tagging a player a couple times. He's going to move across here towards his B side, try to get this bomb planted. Got to watch teammate, or excuse me, Axis pushing up here.
Somehow gets that plant down. Now he's focused on the A mid player. I'm sure he's about to get peeked by that sniper any second now. Maybe not. Oh, and there it is.
Oh,
he jumps on the truck and takes them out there.
AZ feeling himself here, trying to get this 1 versus 1 out of here. Axis slowly pushing up, and he's going to grab the headshot on him. I do believe he has enough time to defuse this bomb, and it'll be another round going to No Mercy. A valiant effort coming in from IFM, though.
Bomb has been defused.
AZ just not being able to pull it off. That's a difficult situation to be in. Bomb slowly taken down. Lower HP, even tagged a couple times.
I mean, honestly, I thought he had that. You know, once he took out the aiming player, I thought that was his clutch. But I think he just got a little too aggressive there.
Yeah, really exposed himself. Maybe I should have crouched, peeked out. He just walked right into the crosshairs of Axis.
Yeah, we're seeing offense once again buying up EU ratio over towards this B long area. Questionable play. Ariel going to be taking out Fritz there. Over towards the B mid area. All these players over towards the B side. I don't know if they're going to commit for this or for rotation. I'm sure by now that our coalition players have already over-rotated towards the B site. Offense gets that pick onto Akira. That's going to be huge. Taking out one of those B long players. That is going to force a bit of a rotation from the side of No Mercy. Hope those nades are coming and he gets taken down hard. AZ going to be finding Ariel there with the SG. And all these players just over this B-long area, they have a smoke, but they are not crossing the site. I don't know if they're going to wait for that or what.
I don't know why they're doing that. They have some fantastic cover there. I'm surprised they're not moving out. And BB doubling up there with the AUG in hand, quickly eliminated by Israel. 2 versus 2 here. I don't know why they are moving so slow there.
I'm not sure, but we do have AZ on the flank here over towards A mid. This could be huge here. Oh, he's going to get taken out by Blitz. Who's watching that? our last player under the plane, he is surely like a dead man. There's no way that he's gonna be able to win this. He's just gonna get wall banged
You called it.
right there.
No Mercy is showing no mercy here to IFM. You're gonna have to do something here. Fifth round, put on the board here for No Mercy. You know, you're gonna have that CT advantage, you know, in quotes, going to the flip for IFM, but you know, if the score is 12-0, it's not gonna matter.
IFM really needs to try and pull around here, but I do know if they win around, their economy is basically going to be screwed over. Right now, I'm pretty sure they're just getting that maximum loss bonus. So they're kind of just at the stage where they have to force up every single round. And they're not really making any money at this point.
Yeah, no, they got to break this trend. They have to do something here. Ariel already opening up, finding AZ. That's a man down early here.
Comes in for that refrag. He tried to run away from that, but he couldn't in time.
IFM.
Once again, seeing IFM favoring this B-long area. Trying to see if they can find the pick there. I don't think anyone's going to be peeking out from this B-long side, though. It looks like both of our No Mercy players on the B side are just playing outside, waiting for them to push up. Akira actually spots one out there, and now that nades are coming in. And Vic's going to be taking out Israel there. Down to a 3 versus 4 situation. All 3 of our players on the breach side pushed up towards this B-long area, getting ready to push on the side. We see the nade coming out. That should do some damage. Gets them down to 37 on site. That's going to be some huge nade damage right there for the B-side player. All 3 players kind of stacky right now. I'm afraid that we're going to see a quick lineup. They do swap both players when he jumps over. But Akira going to be taking out one. And now they know that player's towards snowplow area. Vic's going to be taking out offense. And he looks our left to left, but he's going to get taken by Vix as well. I believe he tripled up that round. But that was some nice defense by him.
Ariel 10-4, Vix 8-3, Blitz 7-1, Axis 4-1. Akira actually in the negative here, 1-5. Was able to graduate the agency, but hasn't really been able to put much together after that. Looking over here for IFM, though, it's
a lot that he was lagging. The Akira, he was like dealing with some lag issues a lot in the beginning.
Yeah, I can see that 102 ping compared to the very low ping of all of his players, but it's not affecting them at all. These 4 players, the other 4 players who are on No Mercy, have been able to handle IFM without too much difficulty. Blitz misses a shotgun at the back after getting tagged down to 2 HP, trying to go for this quick little sniper shot, but Israel drop shot him out of the game. A man down early here for No Mercy. Akira, looking down connectors, knows there should be somebody pushing here. If the T's are smart, though, they should rotate back over towards B, and I believe that is what they're doing. Freista with the bomb in hand, quickly pushing over here towards concessions. I thought he was going to start quickly moving. He was kind of slowed down here. Ariel with the sniper rifle out.
I've just been in love with this B-side the whole game. They're always trying to go for it, and they keep losing it. Like, I don't think they've gone for an A push this entire game.
Yeah, I think that happened last week as well. I believe it was on Grounded, where it was just a complete infatuation with B. I forget which team it was, but they actually were doing better on the A side, planting the bomb on the A side. They were actually able to get it down a couple times, but they just kept going B and losing round after round after round. The thing I'm seeing here, you have another sniper in the hands of Ariel. If they're able to get the jump on Ariel there, get another man down, they might just be able to get a point here on the board.
Only 27 seconds left on the clock. They're going to have to make a move and cross over on the side. I don't believe they have it smoked or anything. So this is going to be a little difficult for them, especially with a sniper on the side of No Mercy. And clock is ticking down. Vic's taking out one, but offense getting that refrag. Only 12 seconds left on the clock. And now they're going to be crossing the side, getting that bomb plant down. And I'm sure that they'll be getting some support from the enemy players. Now they do take out the bomb planter. Now only 3 seconds left on the board, and there is no time for IFM to do anything. They're just going to opt to save those weapons.
AZ needs to be careful here.
It goes for that little cheeky peek, but fortunately does not get taken out there.
Too risky. An A-side push, I think, is definitely what you want to see here, especially with seeming like the CTs are getting maybe just a little cocky, pulling out some sniper rifles. I prefer to push A when you got 2 or 3 players on the CT side using snipers.
Yeah, but it looks like, they're once again not really opting for A.
Yep, it's going to be B. Helix looking like he might be AFK. He is indeed. So not only are you opting to go B, but you do have a... Oh, I believe he is back from the dead here. Still showing no ping, but... Oh, there it is. He's back online here.
all 5 of our players on the breach side. Over towards B, no one lurking this time. I know they often kind of fold with pushes because they keep someone on the lurk. But now they're all just committing for the B push here. We've got 3 players B mid. They actually spot a player there, I believe, over by the glass area. And the aerial gonna be taking out Fritz there. And offense kind of jiggling here. Can't take out Akira on the tower spot though. He's gonna get taken out. And 50 seconds on the clock, and there we go. Aerial goes for a quick cheeky peek, almost finds the 2-piece there. And Akira with the nade, that's gonna get his refrags right there. Vix finishing up the round as well. No mercy in the lead 8-0, and this is exactly what I was talking about earlier. I feel like IFM made a mistake when they started off on the breach side, because they're gonna have a pretty bad round balance if they don't pick up a couple rounds.
I mean, at this point, if you don't win the next 4 rounds going into flip, I mean, I think you got to give round 1 to No Mercy. I mean, yeah, you get that CT advantage, but I mean, what is it going to be, 12-0 going into the flip? Like, or 11-1? I mean, like, it doesn't matter how much of an advantage you get on the CT side. I'm watching Akira to see if he can get another cheeky frag kill. He's trying to move up here, going towards storage, thinking about maybe sacrificing himself. Nope, he's not. I thought he was just going to run right in there with that grenade, but he opted just to throw it in there. Frystown crew movement here towards their metal detectors. That frag doing just a little bit of damage to him. Frystown crew about to pop around the corners here. They're teasing this A side once again, but probably going to end up going B.
Yeah,
speaking of B,
we're seeing the bomb right now rotating over towards the B mid area. They haven't gone A this whole game. I guess
I think they went A
on
once.
A right now are probably kind of bored.
Ariel just opening up here, finding 2, trying to go for that 3rd. That man is going to be AZ, who's kind of just in no man's land right now, trying to get a kill of his own. He's going to be able to find Akira, but Blitz quickly trading him out. 9-0, No Mercy. Not looking good here for IFM.
I definitely want to see an A push from IFM. I'm hoping they're going to pull one out here before this half ends. But I guess I'm going to get proven wrong once again. It looks like they're going... At least right now, they're going for a B commit. You never know. They could fake it and rotate. But it's looking like they're going for that B mid pick right now. All 5 of these players just swinging B mid right now.
The stubbornness, that's the word we want to use here, of IFM, just not to go towards B. Or, excuse me, to continue going towards B, not to go towards A. I don't understand it. That grenade coming in. Somehow, does that do no damage to offense? Wow.
Yes,
very, very lucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, he got incredibly lucky there. I thought that grenade was going to end his life, but fortunately for him, he's still going to be able to stay here on the offense, trying to avoid that flashbang coming in. He's about to pop out, or maybe he's just going to stay here. Thought he was. Tease, might we just get this, man? It's beginning to look like they might move over here towards the A side. Bomb carriers, Helix, he is pushing towards storage. A couple shots being fired by metal detectors right now. Helix and Israel about to push in here towards storage and begin that move towards A side. I think we are just about to get it. Finally, hopefully this will be an opportunity for IFM to put a point here on the board. Offense opening up, getting a kill of his own. Axis getting dropped with a headshot. Israel pushing out, going to try to find the man over here by the spool. He doesn't able to get him as he moves in towards A side. Israel is flashed as he moves over here towards his baggage cart. Teammate offense about to push in. A bomb right behind them. Big kills there coming in from Israel's, but down Vix. That bomb should be planted. Israel actually opted to pick up the AUG there. Sees a sniper back through the back. Should give the call to his teammate, and the bomb has now been planted. This is a big round for IFM. Might be the first point on the board, but Akira going to drop down Israel to the ground, trying to go for another man if he dares peek around the corner here. Blitz with the sniper in hand might ultimately be the loss of the round here for No Mercy because of the sniper rifle. He's going to have a very, very difficult time pushing in here towards this A side to defuse this bomb. It's Akira. I take that back now. It's only Blitz here with the sniper. You got plenty of cash, but at this point, you just go ahead and opt to save it and move. Ooh, he's going to find a kill there on offense. I think he's just going to opt to save it and keep his gun. IFM should be getting first point here. It's been
I'm not gonna lie, considering the half is almost over, I don't know if, like, I know it might have seemed like a dumb decision to go for it, but he just has so much money that I don't think there was really a point in him saving. Like, everyone on his team has, like, so much money.
Yeah, and in that situation, too, keeping your mentality good, going in like that and getting absolutely humiliated with a sniper rifle, it can just, it can F your head up. As silly as that sounds, it really can. So I think the decision to save probably was the best there. You got 1 kill. You got out of there with 1 kill. You're still up by 8. You got to keep your sniper rifle, and you're keeping yourself, in, for the most part, I think, a healthy mental state. It seems like IFM is going to be... Nope, take it back. They're just...
I think they might have outbrained them here. They threw some nades on A to fake it, and they've got 4 players on the No Mercy side just holding down A right now. And I think they're going to opt to go for a fake it, just rotate towards B now. Only 1 player on side right now they're going to have to deal with. This is going to be Aerial. He is going to take out offense, though. The nades are coming on the side now, trying to do some damage. And AZ taking out Aerial there. And now they have smokes down. They basically have a free B site. I think this is going to be a second round for IFM, most likely.
Man, I hope so.
Here, taking out
IFM is just taking way too long to get to this bomb site and get that bomb planted.
Oh, he's going to get put. That's unfortunate. He's probably a little upset at Helix now, but Helix does get the refrag. Most of these players on the Coalition side over by Tower right now. I'm not sure if this is a good position for them. And Blitz kind of getting his toes shot at right now. Being forced to jiggle around a lot, and Axis taking out Helix there.
Man, this is
He's your last player alive. 1v2 situation. Both players are on 60 HP, so it should take about 2 bullets for each frag.
Nice.
You're gonna find one of them. Oh, we can't get the pick on Blitz as well. And just like that, I'm pretty sure IFM's economy is essentially screwed over.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at an 11-1 flip here. At least it's not going to be 12-0 going into the flip. You have 1 mess up you can essentially make on the IFM side after the flip comes in here. Again, assuming they don't get this round, but I don't know. It's going to be definitely difficult for them, and it seems like they're going to be pushing B side once again, which I don't think. Yeah, it hasn't. It hasn't worked for them at all this entire game.
I'm actually, I don't know if you see him right now. Aerial has pushed up really far through the smoke, and I'm not sure if they're aware of his positioning right now. But he's got a really good spot. Like, if they try to clear out B mid, he's probably going to be able to find a couple of picks here. And Aerial does spot a player towards B, and they're going to be taking out offense. Seeing AZ towards the A mid area. Aerial finding another pick as well, and just like that, IVM probably lost. I said IVM and IFM. Bird's holding this ratio towards B long, though, does take out Vix, and honestly, I think now we're down to 2 versus 2. I don't know how this could go. Both players have a sniper on each side. So it really just depends on, I guess, who outbrains the other player here. It looks like IFM is opting for an A rotation. We do indeed have Blitz rocking the sniper on the A side, though. Not really the best angle to hold with the U ratio, but he's focusing on A mid at this point in time. And both of our IFM players pushing out storage, and only 23 seconds on the clock. And if Blitz has sound, then he knows they're coming firm on A. And he's going to be looking towards his wagon position. Now he should be able to find a pick here. Going to be hard scoping that. Does spot one out, but he can't manage to get the kill. 12 seconds left on the clock. IFM going for that bomb plant. They're going to be smoking themselves off as well. Blitz kind of pushing up here. Can't find the kill, though, but Axis gets his refrag. Both players full HP. 1v1 situation. And Israel just chokes the gunfight. Axis is going to end up taking that round. For No Mercy, we got the toxicness here from Axis. Oh man, that's a little disrespectful. No Mercy gonna be taking a half 11-1, and honestly, if IFM doesn't get this pistol round, it's looking like a 13-1 loss for them. We're gonna have to see what they have planned for the Coalition side.
They're gonna need a miracle. Just saying, they're gonna need a miracle. IFM down by 10. 2 points to go here for No Mercy to go ahead and just take this W. This is a much-needed win here on the pistol side for IFM. You have to win this. Get the cash advantage. Statistically speaking, you'll be able to win the next 2 rounds after that. You'd be down 7 at that point, and then you just got to keep on working the rounds. But I haven't seen anything from IFM on the T side that really makes me suggest they're going to be able to compete with No Mercy here on the T side. We'll see what they decide to do here. It looks like No Mercy is about to push out here towards A and show them how to work this A side. Maybe why they should have gone towards A more.
With that one tap from Fritz. Could be taking out Vix.
dueling here. Axis coming on double and off there with the Deagle. Big kills there from him. 2 players with life here now on the IFM side. Bomb being planted. Helix there in the kill feed, trying to drop out another man here. Fries at him. Holding this A long.
They're going to spot one player peeking out from Wagon. This is a 2v3 retake. Honestly, I think IFM could pull it off if they get lucky, but nope. Ariel's going to take him out there. And just like that, I think it's over. Revolver, especially, he's not winning this. Axe is going to be taking him out. And No Mercy 12-1. I mean, IFM has to force or else it's game over. I don't think they're going to be able to pull off another round here. It's looking like a 13-1 in favor of No Mercy. Which means that if this does go to a map 3, No Mercy is basically guaranteed the map unless IFM can pull off a 13-0 defeat somehow. But I'm thinking it's highly unlikely.
Yeah, I mean, so I think both these teams have fairly similar pings here on the server. It doesn't seem like No Mercy has a huge server advantage or anything. I don't know if the server will be changing going into map number 2 or not. We'll just have to see. But no, it's definitely looking like No Mercy should be taking this map as well as map number 2. Of course, way too early to be talking about map number 2. Man down here already here on the CT side. No Mercy going to be moving towards B.
Oh, that nade. Going to be taking out Israel on the luggage area.
Nobody yet to have been dropped here on the T side. Ariel getting another kill here. 2 players left alive on the CT side. Ariel about to push up here towards towers. Thought he was going to find offense. He's going to find Helix dropping down to the ground. It's 13-1. No Mercy showing IFM no mercy at all. Getting the W here at map number 1. Kind of surprised.
In there.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm a little surprised. I was expecting a closer game than what we got.
And that's what I was saying. I don't think they should have started on breach side. They did just straight up not exactly their best half.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I mean, of course, hindsight. You know, I don't know how they would have performed on the CT side, but yeah, I mean, you could have said they could have performed better. There on the CT side to start out with, maybe would have been a different outcome. We'll see what happens as we move in here to map number 2 on the map Raid. Chat, let us your predictions down in the comment section down below. We'll be taking this. Is it going to be No Mercy once again? Is it going to be IFM? And what will be the score count? Curious to see your all's thoughts on that. Preparing map number 2 as we speak. What's your predictions coming into map number 2, boss?
I mean, you know, I honestly don't know. It honestly depends on who wins the night, if I'm going to be honest. And really, Raid is such a weird map because a lot of people think that it's favored for the breach side, but you know, at the same time, it's like if you can play good defense, like if you defend in a certain way, like to counter your opponents, then I think that this map can easily be coalition sided as well. So yeah, it really it's hard to say for this map.
Yeah, it is. It'll definitely be interesting to see how this one goes. I mean, coming into it, No Mercy definitely has the advantage. Definitely the favored team coming into this. Very commanding victory over IFM in map number 1. 13-1. Nothing to laugh at. I don't know. Lots of possibilities here. Chat, we're going to be back after a quick word from our sponsors. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section, and we'll get into some of the team statistics after a quick word from our sponsors. See you on the flip side. What's going on, mobile esports fans? That's right, we got something special for you. That's right, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Whether you're looking to pick up a brand new flavor or restock an old favorite, get a new shaker, pick up a hat, maybe a shirt, or even some energy crystals to pop, it does not matter because Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Code Esports Mobile, once again, will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Definitely take advantage of it while you can. Of course, you get the amazing product that is G Fuel while saving yourself a little bit of cash. And, of course, help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Once again, for the final time, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Happy shopping. Welcome back, chat. Map number 2 being prepared as we speak. Players are quickly joining up here. Should have this on the road here in about 10 to 15 minutes. We're going to take a look here at the stats between both of these teams, go into it a little bit, try to figure out what the round count will be, who will be the victor, moving on here to the finals, as well as talk about the tournament just a little bit. Before we do that, though, I want to pull up the bracket so y'all can see what's going on. No Mercy versus IFM is what you're watching right now, and coming up after this will be Elevate versus Valority. Group A and Group C playing today, and Group B and Group D will be playing tomorrow. Lots of comments being dropped here. I'm going to try to read them. Looks like there's some people writing some books here. Let's take a look here at the stats. Critty Gypsies, I don't know. I'm just saying, honestly, IFM isn't going to go down so easily in a tournament. I think they're going to try harder, but No Mercy is going to be more confident going into map number 2, being that they just destroyed IFM and grounded. And I agree. I don't think IFM is going to go down without a fight, but on No Mercy, you got to be feeling incredibly confident coming into it. You're going into a raid, which, as we already talked about, Manthus was mentioning, is more of an unpredictable map. It's not necessarily a T-sided or CT-sided map. It's going to depend on which team has a little more experience in it. At the end of the day, you can look here at the statistics here. IFM has no history on raid. No Mercy has a little history here on raid, but not here in this tournament. Manthus, are you muted?
No, I'm not.
Okay, there we go. Just making sure. Want to make sure you had been talking and you just nothing was working.
No, it's all good.
Chat, get less of your predictions down in the comment section. What'll be the round count here? No Mercy winning again with a commanding victory, or will be IFM with a close win, or maybe a commanding victory of their own? Curious to see what your all's thoughts are. Just looking at statistics here. Ariel with a 4.62 average KD. Axis 1.16. Compared to offenses 2.0. Of course, KD doesn't mean everything. And also take into consideration map number 1, grounded. I have a hard time trying to figure out what IFM is going to do here on the map raid. I don't know.
I'd be suspecting it's going to be a lot closer of a game.
And why is that? Why do you think it's going to be closer? Is it because they're going to get their... It's a fresh start, or...
I don't know. It's just like raid it's just a weird map. No matter what side you're on, I feel like on raid in particular, you can do a lot more work with those eco weapons. If you're only rocking shotties and stuff like that, it's still one of those maps where you could do a lot of damage and be really impactful with those cheaper weapons. Unlike, like Reno is such an open map that, like, if you're buying these short range weapons, you can't really do much with it.
True. That,
I
that,
just
that
feel like even if you're losing, like, at least like you can make use of your economy.
Yeah, no, yeah, definitely. You can use those shotguns, especially on the CT side and really the T side. I mean, that is an excellent point. Being able to use those cheaper weapons help you save up more for some bigger weapons, and you don't need to be spending money on U ratios. I think that was probably part of IFM's problem too, is that they spent some money on U ratios and some more expensive weapons early on, which kind of hurt them later on the T side before the flip. They just weren't able to get enough economy together to really have weren't able to buy enough utilities. Some of the players were using SA-58s maybe when they should have had AK-47s or SGs, but because they had bought U ratios previously, handling their cash will be easier here on this map, definitely. And if they can go ahead and not buy those weapons like they did early on, like the U ratios, those more expensive weapons, I think that'll definitely help.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure at least on the breach side, we probably won't see as many U ratios. I don't think it's kind of a useless weapon unless like you're going for mid control a lot. So I'm guessing we'll only see U ratio if we're like holding stuff down on the coalition side. So hopefully not too many cash wastes for IFM here.
Indeed. Team slowly joining up here. Chat map is not live, but I am going to give you guys just a little view here of what is going on. Just some cinematic shots here of the map as these players are slowly joining up. Manthus, you want to tell the chat what these guys and gals are competing for here in this tournament?
Yeah, sure. So right now, as you guys know, we're in the quarterfinals. So we still got 8 teams alive. We're going to be slowly narrowing it down to our top 3 players. Those are going to be the people who receive prizes in this tournament. So our first place team actually is going to be getting, the biggest reward. They'll be getting $600 in cash, as well as a special Euratio skin distributed to 8 players on the team that wins. They'll be getting that mobile esports emblem as well in game, which I think is kind of clean in my personal opinion. They'll also be getting 40,000 in-game credits to be divided amongst their lineup of 8 players, and G Fuel starter kits to 5 of the main players on the team, as well as Gamer Goo bottles to 5 of the main players on the team. And everyone will as well be getting 500 MES credits to be divided amongst those 5 players. And obviously, in addition, they'll also be added in the Hall of Fame just so they can kind of flex that they've won a mobile esports tournament. And then our second place team will be receiving $400 in cash, so a little bit less, but they'll still be getting a good amount, as well as 25,000 in-game credits to be divided among the players, the G Fuel starter kits, and the Gamer Goo as well to 5 of the main players on the team. And then our third place team will just be getting 15,000 in-game credits to be divided amongst their players. So not as much if you don't make it to the finals, but at least if you lose in the semifinals, you still have something to play for. That's going to be 15,000 credits for the team. So definitely a lot of great prizes here.
Coalition wins.
And of course, shout out to the sponsors, G Fuel and Gamer Gear, stuff like that, for making this possible, giving those out to the players. And actually, got to ask you, have you seen, or are we allowed to see what the ratio skin looks like? Have you seen it at all?
I have not seen it yet.
I'm curious as to what that's going to look like.
I am curious to see what it is. I'm guessing we'll probably get a sneak peek, and we might get it today. I don't know, but I'm thinking we'll probably get it towards the finals. Chat, make sure you subscribe and ring the notification bell if you're new around here, especially ratio skin going to the winners. Will definitely be interesting to see. Right now, pulling up top teams and top players. I actually have a top team here as No Mercy and top player from No Mercy being Ariel. I believe it was a 4.62 KD I saw earlier on the stats image. Definitely.
Yeah, something crazy like that. I'm expecting him to pop off.
I mean, with a KD like this, you're in the quarterfinals. You have to be popping off every single round. I mean, that's not, sometimes you see like a 4.6 KD or a 12 KD or something after round 1. You had a fantastic round 1 match, but you made it to the quarterfinals. You played a bunch of maps, potentially a best out of 3. I don't know if they played any teams that had a different server than them, and still having an average KD that is quite impressive.
Indeed.
Chat again. Let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. We'll be taking this. No Mercy or IFM. Got another cool image we're about to throw up here on screen. This is the entire bracket here of the Phoenix tournament. All teams that have competed. We've whittled it down just to 8 here at this point. I think it's so cool to look back and see how many matches were played. Played a bunch of matches here on stream, but a lot of matches were played off stream as well. Always seems like the ones that happen off stream, there's something really, really cool happens. We've had some amazing matches that were played on stream, and if you're interested in checking any of those out, you can do so. There are video demands here on the Mobile Esports YouTube channel and on the Mobile Esports Twitch channel as well. Chat, do you have a favorite match that happened a couple weeks ago? Maybe a beginning of the tournament, or maybe it was the last match for you No Mercy fans out there. Players slowly joining up here. It looks like we got a couple more players here on the IFM side needing to join, and then we should be good to get this show on the road. Shout out to the teams for joining up here quickly. There's a process they have to go through, recording, making sure there's nothing been turned on in the background that might give them an unfair advantage. So it does take the teams just a little bit of time to go ahead and get in here. But they are joining as quickly as possible, getting that recording done ASAP. If you're actually interested in learning about what the teams have to go through and the players themselves before joining one of the matches, you can do so by visiting mobilesports.org and checking out the rules and regulations page. Bring it back in the semi-attractive face only for a minute or two, chat, I promise. Chat, how's it going with you? Legend Cops says 13 wins, 0 losses, No Mercy is going to be taking this. All right, man. All right, see a bunch of 13-0s and No Mercy. Fans are definitely feeling confident about this. Any IFM fans in the chat here with any predictions? I'm really not seeing any IFM fans here. Most everybody seems to be going for No Mercy. Would love to see an upset just because of that. That's how I am, man. I like to root for the underdog, but really I just like to see the best possible game. You know, 13-0s are fun to watch if you are cheering for the team that is winning, but they're just not as fun to cast. You know, I really do prefer seeing, and just for casual, well, not casual fans, but fans who are enjoying Critical Ops, they just want to see the best possible match. They're not as fun. Definitely fun for the supporting fans, but it's not as fun for everybody else. So I don't know. It's an interesting situation to be in. Match number 2, Raid here. No Mercy versus IFM just about to take place. We got, what is this? Almost all the players in here now. I think we have one more needing to join. Yep, one more player needing to join here, and we should be good. They're finishing up the recordings right now. And like I said, we'll be good to go. Trauma saying I'm an IFM fan. There you go, man. What's your predictions here? Trauma, I'm curious. Bring about the stats image here. No Mercy, definitely the popular one here.
Looks like we get a lot of the No Mercy fans in the chat right now.
all players join up here, finishing out their recordings. Giving you all just a sneak peek once again. Again, match is not live. Just a little sneak peek here. Some cinematic views of the map that is Raid.
I actually believe we are ready to knife right now as we're speaking.
Absolutely fantastic. Let's do this. Teams are ready. You want to cast the knife round, sir?
Yeah, sure, I'll go for it, I guess.
It's always fun.
It's always weird to see what kind of strats they do for knife round, because some people just stack in a corner and others kind of just go.
Yeah, they spread out.
And it looks like that's what's happening. They're just going straight for it. The trades are coming out, but IFM going to be winning that knife. Let's see if they can make a smarter decision this time, though, for their knife round.
Yeah, you know, IFN did win the knife round on map number 1, where we actually didn't get a chance to cast that one, unfortunately. But winning it again. Will they stay here on the T side, or will they try to go to the CT side? It looks like they are just going to stay here on the T side. Does appear to be the case, and we are off here to the races.
T-side probably a better choice for IFM here. If you're not as experienced on this map, then definitely starting off on that breach side is a smarter play here. Already going for an A push on the side of IFM, kind of playing for a safer pistol round as well, and it's looking like a lot of these No Mercy players stack towards B and the vents area. I guess they're just playing for a rotation instead of covering a particular site. IFM will be getting that free bomb plant down, so that is going to be helping their economy already off the bat, but all 5 of these players on the No Mercy side over towards vents, a couple of them actually wrapping around towards the flank. And No Mercy playing this smart, just playing this for time, waiting to see if anything's going to happen. The nades are coming out now. Immune has his flashbang as well for the retake. He's about to flash sight. Oh, but he's getting taken out by Easy there. But the trades are coming in. Now these players are coming in from the backstab as well. Let's see if they can do some work. But offense just comes in with a 2-piece there. And IFM getting their first round in the game really early. That is going to be a huge starting boost for them, for sure.
IFM getting that cash advantage, and got to be feeling a little more confident coming in here. See what they can do here in round number 2. No Mercy going for a full A side push, and they're going to meet up here with IFM as they're pushing over here. A lot of AKs pull out here along with an SA. Is that oh, I thought I almost could have swore I saw a U ratio for a second. I was like, unbelievable.
They were ordering a business at this point. The nades are coming in. A couple of these players, though, going for these random wallbangs and stuff. Offense finding a 2-piece there. No Mercy on an eco buy, but they might still do some damage here. Offense getting so many picks here. The Axis comes in with a deagle, headshots one and tags another, but he can't find the kill just quite. But I believe No Mercy is done going on that eco buy. They're going to be able to, most likely, just go ahead and keep on full buying now for a bit. It's looking like on IFM they're opting for A once again. This could be a mistake if they just opt for A this entire game. I know it's some free rounds in the beginning, but I don't know if they're going to keep trying to force it out. The nades are coming out though. No Mercy is not responding with the counter nade, so that could honestly be huge damage if they did. But it looks like No Mercy is opting to play off of the side and go for this retake instead of having to deal with all those nades as they're pushing in. And Helix just goes for that pre-fire, getting taken out the carry there. And offense fragging out once again, finding a 2-piece. This man is popping off for the beginning of our game, going 7-1 right now. But here the nades are coming in now. Immune finds one. Offense gets another pick, but Axis are the last player alive. Full HP. So this could be his round, to be honest. Gonna be taking out offense. And now Change is going for the safe bomb plan over on the A side. And Axis hears the bomb going down. He's gonna be walking up slowly. And Axis kind of just jiggling out, trying to figure out where he's playing at. But the timing is not gonna be in his favor. Change wrapping around there. He's going to be taking him out.
Fantastic play there by Chains. Getting that bomb planted. I mean, even if they had lost that round, they would be getting a little extra cashes from getting that bomb planted. But thankfully, IFM is able to put the point. Thankfully for you IFM fans, that is. They're able to put a point there on the board. It's 3-0 here, beginning to look like last round, but flipped here. IFM playing strong, knowing how to play this map, and definitely here to compete. Definitely not going to be a 13-0 like a lot of people were predicting, and I'm definitely glad to see that. Hopefully we'll be able to keep it up here. Let's see how No Mercy is going to respond here. We're not watching Immune with the deagle in hand, moving down here ramp, checking his vents. Seems like most of these players here on the CT side will be using deagles, if not all.
Eagle is definitely a huge eco weapon. I'm actually looking right now at Ariel. He is coming in for this backstep. I'm not sure if they're prepared for it or not. They're playing this really slowly. He could do some serious damage here alongside Akira. Both of them coming in from behind. But no, Change is going to take him out there. He's going to be watching that. But oh, Ariel actually takes him out. That is a gun for him. And this could be a bad round for IFM. Ariel on this backstep, but they've already pushed onto site. But now there's a problem. After tripling up with the deagle, what just happened? This man just shut them all down when they had guns. I don't know how he managed to pull that off, but he got a 3-piece. With that eco weapon there, that is not what you like to see. If you are IFM right now.
Axis not even giving Ariel an opportunity to come in there with that SG and go for the backstab. No Mercy responding with a point there on the board, taking round number 4. Still down by 2 though. Checking out the scoreboard, offense has been good on the offense this round. 9-3. Carrying his team so far.
IFM, once again, just feels like they're forcing this A push every single round.
They really like going towards one bomb site. I mean, last round it was B, now we're over here on A. Ariel opened it up there with the SG hand, gonna try to get another kill. They're doubled up there with the SG Surge. Actually gonna take it back to AZ, finally eliminating Ariel, but quickly traded out there by Akira. It's a 2 versus 4 here. IFM with the 2-man disadvantage. Helix trying to see if anybody's gonna pop out that ramp sign, but I think he's gonna decide to back up here and watch his back. Very difficult situation to be in here for these T players. Smoke grenade out, giving them a little bit of cover. And give you a false sense of security. Immune jumping up on top of the crate there, dropping Helix and Akira and the kill feed right below him, getting chains. No Mercy, cutting IFM's lead now down to 1.
At this point, it's just going to become a matter of, what IFM can do. They really just like forcing one site for the entire FM. I'm hoping that's not what they're going to do, because that could lead to their downfall. It looks like they might be switching it up here and going for B this time.
I hope so. You force a bomb site over and over and over and over again, you just become way too predictable.
Exactly. You give your opponent team as well, like, they start learning how you push and adapting to it really easily. I just don't think it's a smart play to do.
Yeah, and they're not changing it up too much. It's usually, not like they have 2 players going over towards the other bomb site. All 5 players go right towards the bomb site each and every time. There's no variations to it. Blitz deciding to go ahead and get out of there before he gets dropped. Tries to find an aerial. Blitz going to give his team a little bit of cover there with that smoke. 3v3 here on the body count board. IFM is playing it very slow here on the T side as well, and for the most part, when you see a team that plays very slow on the T side, they struggle on the T side. You play too slow, you allow the CTs to get set up in the bomb site on those head glitches. It's just way more difficult to push in there. You have to be moving a little quicker. You have to be moving with surprise, and IFM is just not moving with surprise at all. They're moving very predictably and very slowly, which allows No Mercy to get set up on those sites and just wait for them to come on in. With that being said, No Mercy has tied it up here. It's 3-3. IFM's early lead they took has just been deleted. And potentially about to be behind here. We'll see how they respond here. It seems like offense has responded by buying Euratio, only with $100 left here in the bank. It's beginning to look a little like map 1, or a lot like map 1. Seems like the T players are making the same mistakes they made in map number 1. Chains, though, doubled up with the AK-47, and offense now watching this pallet here on A. Chains making a little bit of noise over here. I'm sorry?
I was just saying, kind of a weird angle for him to be hard scoping there.
Yeah,
looks like he's pushed it up now. Kind of getting a little ballsy. Is going to take kind of a warning shot there.
Got Gotta watch that flashbang. Unfortunately for him,
that's gonna
it
hurt.
got him. That's gotta hurt.
Still holding this. I mean, that at least he's holding a good angle. You know, he's holding down that tunnel speak. He is gonna find him immune there as he tries to peek out. But oh, he goes in for the repeat, and Axis is waiting for him. Gonna be taken out. But oh, Axis gets taken out from behind.
Bomb has been planted.
And our last player is Blitz. Actually, I'm not sure if they're aware that he's already pushed up here. If IFM gets a little too aggressive, this could be some free kills for him. But I don't think they're gonna go for it. They're gonna play this smart. But Blitz taking out one player, they're taking down to 28 HP though. But if he can take out this player over by tunnels, he might have a chance, but nobody's getting taken out there by Chains. IFM making it 4-3 now. Definitely having a much better half this game than they were last game. I will say that for sure.
IFM retaking the lead here. Seems like we're going to have a match on our hands. I'm watching Ariel right now, playing a little more aggressive over here towards this A site, thinking about peeping down here A long.
These players playing, really slow on the side of IFM. They are a little spread out this time. I'm seeing, they do have a lurker going towards CT, so this could be a nice play for them. If that lurker can do some work, but they do have a player waiting for him here. So the question is, how aggressive will he get? A lot of these players are rotating now, and Chains is pushing him. Actually spots the player, catches him off guard there. And I think IFM just won this round. I mean, let's play 11-1-3 situation. Actually, he's going to take out another player as well, but he's going to get taken out by Chains there as he comes in from behind from the CT side.
Chains
IFM in the lead 5-3 right now.
Has been absolutely clutch here for IFM. Chains, a sub coming in. Who was the player he subbed in for? I'm forgetting who the player he subbed in for, but Chains is a sub and has been very, very clutch here in the last few rounds. As you see, 10-3 KD here. Offense has been struggling a little bit more as he was, I think it was 9-3 at one point. So right now going, what is that? 1-2 over the last few rounds. Watching Chains here as he's moving towards mid, or I was trying to find Chains. Where's he at? Moved back around here through Boiler Room. Teams should be meeting up here shortly. Actually, I take that back for the most part. Seems like there are no mercies all the way over here on A, and this should allow the T's to just push freely over here towards this bomb site, take it uncontested, and plant this bomb. I don't believe they've realized the mistake No Mercy has made. They're still throwing bombs in here. Or excuse me, the bomb has been planted, throwing grenades in here. Like there are these players lurking around the corners.
I'm not liking the fact that a lot of these players on the side of IFM are playing down here. I'm not sure if No Mercy bought any frags or if they still have any left over, but yeah, they do. That nade's gonna be some nice damage, but it doesn't find a kill, unfortunately. It looks like we got two players on. Yeah, there's the nade damage I was talking about. Actually, just taking out two players in the heaven side, and this could be No Mercy zone easily. Now they're coming in for this retake. He does spot one, but IFN manages to get that round. I thought that was going to be a round over for them.
I'm not quite sure why No Mercy. I guess just the predictability. They've been pushing A so much. They thought IFM was going to show up right there, and they were going to surprise them. Unfortunately for them, though, IFM decided to switch it up and go towards this B site. They would freely take that, get the bomb planted, and get the round win. Right now, you got to be feeling great if you're on the IFM side. You just got to keep up what you're doing. No stupid weapon buys, no wasting cash on those U ratios, and I think they're going to be able to have this maybe going into the flip 8-4. We'll wait to see here. Still 3 rounds away from the flip. Axis, the only player right now for No Mercy here inside of B.
Indeed. All these IFM players. Once again, going for a B push. I'm glad they're mixing it up. It is working for them a lot better now when they don't just force out one site. But
it is.
No Mercy kind of has a good position here. Akira actually going to get taken out, and Easy's just going for some random wallbangs there, and he's going to get taken out by Immune as he has no more ammo left. But still, I don't know what just happened. I guess he didn't know where he was. No Mercy is definitely kind of getting messed up by all these random wallbangs and stuff that are coming in from the side of IFM right now.
This is fantastic play here by IFM. They're able to utilize all those different angles and entry points to the B site and confusing the No Mercy players. They're not sure where all these shots are coming from, with multiple smokes and flashbangs being thrown down. All those players are just totally discombobulated, and they've been able to take 2 rounds over there on the B side. It looks like Chains is once again going to be baiting over there towards B, but we're going to have the bomb pushed up here towards A. I like this play so far. Axis actually going to eliminate Chains, getting him down early here. Should see that lurker player here from the T's moving up to reinforce these 3, about to push this bomb site here. Grenades out, and this bomb should be planted. This is fantastic play here by IFM. This bomb should be planted totally uncontested. You can already see the No Mercy players rushing over here, but that bomb's going to be planted, plus get a few extra seconds off that timer here. It's going to be difficult for these CT players to retake this site. Offense throwing a frag grenade back there. Aerial with the HK in hand can definitely make this work for him. Blitz doubling up there. Aerial pushing up here, slowly but surely. Remaining player here is going to be offense, but a quick headshot from Aerial. IFM will be looking like they're losing this. I thought it was going to be a little more difficult for them to retake it, but No Mercy was able to do it.
They did send 3 players on the flank, which probably kind of messed them up. They definitely were not expecting that many people to hit them from behind. Or 7.5 right now. No Mercy probably ideally wants to try and make this a 5-7.5 if they want to have a good half. But to be honest, I'm not sure if No Mercy is planning on going for the win here or just for the round balance. I don't know how comfortable they are on this map. But I feel like this could go either way. Akira kind of pushing up here. Going to be finding a 2-piece right there. Almost gets a 3rd as well. Like he looks going to be getting that refrag. The nades are coming out onto the site from ISM. But a lot of these players are already rotated on the No Mercy side. Really holding this down well. And Immune finding a 2-piece. He's getting a 3-piece as well. Takes out that Heaven player. And man's play by him is he's going to shut down all of them. And that is a 5-7.5 in favor of IFM. But No Mercy definitely had a good coalition-sided half. They're going to have to try and see what kind of gameplay style they can do. And I'm not going to lie, I really did not see many people, abusing the mid/vents area at all.
Yeah, for the most part, it was either all the way over towards A or all the way over towards B.
Yeah, I'm definitely expecting for No Mercy to favor this vents positioning a lot. IFM actually playing weird. They're all stacked mid, and it looks like No Mercy's about to peek into them. Yeah,
fantastic
they're
positioning
coming
here.
Out. And I guess IFM outread them that round. Huge pistol round for them. They really needed that.
Immense Gaming, I agree. I've seen your comments. Don't need to spam it multiple times, dude. But no, I agree. I think IFM is a good team here. Really utilizing those utilities they have a little better, and they're doing so much better here in this map than they did in map number 1, as well as working with their economy. They've been a little in map number 1 where a little foolish with how they spent it, but they definitely locked down on it here in map number 2 so far. Of course, they can throw that out the window here, but as long as they stay disciplined with their economy and keep utilizing those utilities like they have been, I think this will be an IFMW.
I'm looking at single offensive holding. He could find a cheeky edge right, but he's going to drop down off of it. Not able to do much. Now the flashes are coming in on the A site, and they're kind of forced to back up there. But AZ going to be fragging out with that burst, taking out 3 players there. Glitch finding 1, but the push just gets shut down.
Chat, if you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell, as well as make sure you color in that like button blue. There's a glitch right now where the like button's not blue. It's not colored in. You got to click it once or finger it once, and that'll go ahead and fix that glitch. Just hit it once. If you're not a fan, go ahead and, don't like the stream, you want to show your dislike, this taste for it, go ahead and double tap that dislike button. Coming into round number 15. No Mercy playing this slowly here. Looking a little bit like IFM was. Not quite sure what they want to do yet. Akira with a messed up frag. looking like A is the side of choice here for the T's as they're moving down here. AZ coming in to that position he was at previously with that SA-58. Axis opening up here, finding out on offense. AZ about to push over, firing multiple shots here through the smokes. Actually, getting Axis as they push up towards the fantastic headshot there for him. Blitz.
No.
Eliminating AZ before he can do more damage to his team here. It's a 3 versus 5 man advantage going here to IFM. No Mercy still trying to get that bomb planted here on A. Blitz thought about getting it planted. Teammate Immune is going to drop down to Helix. That bomb will be planted here, and No Mercy is poised to take this as a remaining player. Freista drops down Immune. Blitz taking that high ground here. Freista all the way back here in the tunnel. It's a difficult spot to be in here for him. It's like shooting fish in a barrel, and Ariel is going to find a headshot on him. No Mercy with that point there on the board. Still IFM leading by 3, though. I'm glad you like that, Delta.
I'm looking for No Mercy to try and start going towards tunnels. I don't know if they're going to do that, though. We're seeing a hard B push outside No Mercy. All 5 of them going for that Heaven B long split. And I believe that IFM is waiting for them. Ariel already pushing up onto the site here. He's got a good spot here, and he's pushing up. Spots out one of those players with the shotgun trying to do some damage. He spots another player in the corner. Ariel finding a TP shot and making that bomb plant now. Blitz finding another headshot, so they spot the last player on tunnels with only a revolver, but he's going to get taken out quickly. And No Mercy, it's looking like they're coming closer and closer to tying up this game. Now we're kind of seeing some of these No Mercy players go for the potential mid peek here. A lot of them coming in from the speed connector side. And they spot all 5 players. What is happening right now? Blitz finding a 2-piece, getting a 3rd as well. Oh my goodness. That round just ended so quickly. Man, that definitely threw me off guard hard there.
No Mercy trying to make this comeback here.
I think if they can tie it up and make it 9-9, this could be their game easily. I don't think we'll be going to a 3rd map if No Mercy keeps it up at this rate.
Yeah, IFM here, a couple players playing on Eco. Freista opting to pick up the MR96 here, looking towards mid, not finding anybody out here. No Mercy feeling confident, they got the weapons they want, and they're pushing in here quickly towards that B side. Actually, I take it back here. They faked it seems. They would be moving back around here towards A.
This might be the right play. All the IFM players have rotated now. 4 of them on the B side. It looks like they do have 1 player by himself over towards this A area. And he's going to get shut down there. And just like that, No Mercy has an open A site. It depends on how quickly they can push this now. A lot of these IFM players are going for this rotation here. But they're going to have to push this site before they allow IFM to get good position. A couple of these players already over towards the CT area. The smokes are coming out, blocking off their vision. Our player's still taking some damage. And Ariel kind of pushing up here. Getting a good spot. But, oh, AZ's going to take him out. The 3v3 retake situation. Both players are CT now in the end. I'm not sure if they're aware of that. Chains are coming in, though. That damage is huge.
Yeah, Chain's only the 4 HP.
Super low.
Freista.
I don't think that IFM is winning this. Yeah, they're going to have to save those weapons. I would say Freista should just, maybe, go for... At least try to die or something, I don't think saving a revolver is worth it.
Again, it comes down to that mentality, right? Trying not to mess with your sometimes yes, cash wise is not worth it, but just trying to keep your head game in a positive area can be huge. With that being said, though, No Mercy has tied it up. It's 9-9 here.
I'm thinking IFM is no longer going to be eco for a little bit. They did take a couple eco runs there, but No Mercy is definitely ready to try and mix things up here. We've got kind of, a couple players going B and a couple going A, so I'm not sure what No Mercy's playing for this round. Looks like we're going to be seeing a little more slow gameplay, though. And IFM actually looks like they're getting a little aggressive. Kind of peeking out towards the gravel area. And, oh, Helix just gets a little too aggro, but offense comes in with those refrags. Going to be finding 2 picks there. And No Mercy's kind of forced to back up a little bit. Offense finds a 3rd as well. He is going to shut them down hard. And Blitz getting that flick onto Chains. That's the gunfight he needed to win, but AZ comes in with the refrag, so it's all good. Both players kind of, not exactly watching A. Now we've got Fritz watching this A cross, but I'm not sure if Akira is going to go for this or not. They're pretty confident this is an A push right now. Both of our coalition players on the side of IFM have rotated towards the A site. It is looking like Akira is slowly walking his way towards B.
50 seconds left, plenty of time. I mean, it's going to be a difficult round for Akira to win, but if he can get that bomb planted, a little extra cash, only down by 1. And the cash situation for most of these players here on No Mercy is very good. This was a much-needed round win here for IFM. If they had not won this, they would have been on eco for many of those players. Well played by IFM, retaking the lead. It was a do-or-die situation there. They definitely felt the heat. And thankfully for them, they were able to turn that burner down just a little bit here. Coming into round number 20. It's close here. So much better than map number 1, man. So much better. A lot closer. There's some good competition here. Doesn't feel lopsided at all. No Mercy still definitely a possibility of taking this, but IFM is doing their darndest to take this to a map number 3. A foolish decision there by Fryce to run down and be long with knife in hand. Ariel takes full advantage of that screw up and drops him a man down early here on the IFM side. Bomb, I believe, is being planted. No, it has been planted.
I can't help but notice that these nades are just going to waste on the side of IFM. Like, they could be nading outside right now, but instead they're just throwing their nades B long and not really doing much damage with them.
Yeah. Again, I think it was Immense talking about here in the comment section, as both of us have said too. Oh, Akira with a mean two-piece or the SG, the remaining player here now is going to be Chains, and there's just not going to be much he can do. He's going to opt to save here. This should be a round win going to No Mercy. But as I was saying, as Immense said, and we talked about already, IFM is a good team, but they keep making foolish economy decisions and foolish utility decisions, some poor crosshair placement when there's 2 or 3 angles to watch. They just seem to get sloppy. They just need some more experience together as a team and some more experience with higher teams. I honestly believe IFM could beat No Mercy. But these decisions they're making, or not, I guess mistakes more that they're making, could ultimately end up costing them the game here. I think it's cost them the lead that they did have.
I can't help but notice that IFM plays literally no one mid. Like, No Mercy could abuse, certain angles so hard, but they just choose not to.
Yeah, or they just haven't noticed it.
I'm guessing it's probably that they haven't noticed it. They never really, go for that mid peak there.
Yeah, both of these teams really do like to favor the outskirts of the map here on either A or B site.
We're actually seeing Blitz now, making his way towards the CT area.
Feeling a little confident here. He's about to push in. I believe there was one CT player hanging back here.
I think he rotated to A. There's no one, literally no one is in the coalition spawn right now. He could easily go for a flank play or something here. I'm not sure if No Mercy's opting for an A push or a B push. The bomb is kind of stuck in heaven, so I'm guessing that's what they're going to opt for. So Blitz kind of wrapping around here. He could get some nice, mean angles on these players here. He's actually going to spot out Fritz there, but he can't manage to find the pick. The Trades are coming down to 3 versus 3. The bomb is down. They spot a player there. Axe is actually just pre-fired the smoke. He's going to take out Helix. Both these players over by the vents area. They're going to eat that flash. And Ariel coming in behind them. This knife out. I don't know what this man is doing. Finally takes out the AUG. And he's going to get a free 2-piece there. Both players have their backs turned to him. No Mercy now taking the lead 11-10. And IFM is really having to force up to the maximum here. If they lose this round, I think they're going to be eco at the end. No Mercy winning this round is basically guaranteeing them the dub here, in my opinion. And Blitz, once again, going for this mid-peak. He knows he was able to get a lot of map control last time. And once again, IFM just not even playing anyone over by mid. Blitz could be, once again, a huge part, a huge push, or a huge key to this push they're about to do. A lot of these players are rotating to A because they're seeing the smokes coming over from the top. We now have 3 players on the A site, on the side of IFM. Kind of I would say kind of a rookie mistake, over rotating just because people throw smokes over. That's kind of a really common play for people to make if they're faking. If you find that headshot on the Fritz, but he looks gonna be spotted out there over towards B-Long, gonna be taken out by Axis though, when he was getting backstab as he was a dead man either way. They have the bomb plan down now, and No Mercy definitely gonna be taking this round. I don't think there's any way that IFM can win this retake. We do have Chains with the sniper though coming in from this B-Long side, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to do much. We have AZ as well backstabbing. Actually, they find 2 picks. This could be IFM's retake. Offense down to only 8 HP though. Oh, the headshot on Axis. Honestly, I think this is it. Immune is heaven, though. He does have a superior position, kind of. But he's going to get double peeked there. Not much he can do in that situation.
No Mercy, I believe... Oh, I'm sorry.
You know, you're good. I would say they definitely folded that retake. Like,
100%. Yeah, I was going to say, I think No Mercy realized that IFM is not really positioning anybody towards mid, and they've been able to take advantage of it in the last couple of rounds, and they will probably push mid, or at least have one, maybe blitz again, or maybe 2 players push towards mid, towards that CT spawn.
They know now that it's open all the time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sure they're gonna abuse that a lot.
Ooh, Akira opening up quickly.
He's gonna eat a nade for that kill, but it was definitely worth for him. Immune, they're just going fast. They're not giving IFM any time at all to prepare. Oh my goodness, the fast push from No Mercy just gonna shut them down completely. The nades coming out over towards the tunnels area now. And offense out to 20 HP just for nades, and he is saving that gun. He is out of there. Oh, he actually knifed Akira. What just happened? Okay, offense getting that cheeky knife onto Akira there, but he is saving that gun. He said, "No, thank you. I'm not dying today." But he's actually gonna be holding this angle, gonna be taking out Mew there. Now he's on the run. I'm not sure what they're doing here.
Trying to
I don't know if they're gonna push him or what. Offense couldn't get this kill, but he does. He could honestly kill them all. I think they're all gonna die.
Man, I want to know what's in his G Fuel shaker.
Finding
Unbelievable.
another one as well. Oh my
Almost
goodness,
get the ace.
Last player alive. He could get the ace here easily. I don't know if he's gonna go for
He
it.
does!
He gives them the ace. Offense aces and save the gun. That is some huge
What
money
just
for him.
happened?
I don't know, dude. They just gave him 1,500 in the bank for no reason.
For no reason at all, but No Mercy is here at match point. This is do or die here for IFM. They have to do something, but they just gave him a ton of free cash. Offense here will be able to buy if any teammates do need assistance there with weapons, Kevlar, or not Kevlar necessarily, but utilities. We'll see what they decide to do here on the No Mercy side. You got to be feeling good here. They're pushing this A side quite quickly. Assist going to come and put an down the Brand Access doubled up there with the SG in hand. AZ and offense getting dropped here. That bomb is just about to be planted, and No Mercy is beginning to look like they will take this round. Offense is not going to be there to get that ace once again. It's going to be up to Chains and crew to see what they can do. Blitz putting down Chains. Helos with a quick response though. It's a 2 versus 4 here on the body count board. It's going to be a difficult retake here on this A side for these IFM players. Helix coming here, a long. Teammate Freista dropped down by Immune. And folks, it's about all she wrote here for IFM. Helix about to pop around the corner. Immune drops him.
Offense, I know they all left for no reason, but offense had a fantastic game. I think he ended the game with like 27 kills or something like that.
Really, yes, indeed. Unfortunately, IFM not able to pull together. No Mercy will be moving on to the semis. Unfortunately for the IFM fans, that is just not a great way to go out, but a significantly closer game. You know, again, as we talked about throughout this map number 2, I think IFM is a fantastic team. It's just needing to work on a few areas, and I believe we will we'll see them in future tournaments, in the quarterfinals, maybe even the semifinals going forward. They just got to work on that economy management and utilization as well as crosshair placement. Match number 2, folks. Elevate versus Valority coming up here. Canals is going to be the first map, and then we're heading to Plaza. Map number 3, if we do make it there, will be Raid. This will be fun. These are some classic maps right here. Canals and Plaza. Amsterdam and Barcelona for you true OGs out there.
Yep, I am going to like to see this next game. I think it's going to be one worth watching. I know both teams are highly skilled. I think we're definitely going to have a lot of, close games here.
Yeah, I do agree with that. I think they should be pretty close. Both these teams are very well equipped to face each other. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section for this upcoming match. We're preparing this, waiting for the room to be posted. Probably about a 10 to 15 minute wait here before match number 2 is ready, folks. Match number 2, map 1 here on Canals. While we wait, we're going to have a quick word from our sponsors, and we will be back with the statistics image between Elevate and Valority, as well as our predictions for the upcoming map number 1. We'll see you on the flip side. What's going on, Mobile Esports fans? That's right, we got something special for you. That's right, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Whether you're looking to pick up a brand new flavor or restock an old favorite, get a new shaker, pick up a hat, maybe a shirt, or even some energy crystals to pop, it does not matter, because Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Code Esports Mobile, once again, will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Definitely take advantage of it while you can. Of course, you get the amazing product that is G Fuel while saving yourself a little bit of cash. And, of course, help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Once again, for the final time, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Happy shopping. Welcome back, chat. Elevate versus Valority coming up here shortly. Map number 1 will be here on Canals. You can see Elevate has played in Canals here in this tournament once and has a pretty nice KD, average-wise, for the team. Win-loss ratio as well. Valority having not played on Canals here in this tournament. Interesting to see, as well as Plaza, having not played on Plaza. Only map we have any statistics to compare to Elevate on in terms of a map will be Raid. Slightly better in the KD department. However, in the win-loss ratio area, Elevate does beat out Valority. What's your predictions for this upcoming match, sir? Valority, Elevate, map number 1 on Canals. What are you looking for?
Honestly, I'm looking at a Elevate in favor, in my opinion. I mean, they do have a really powerful lineup. I know this is essentially the lineup that ended up winning the last circuit. So they definitely, at least I feel like they're probably going to outperform. I don't know, how confident they are going into these maps, but I definitely think that Elevate is going to be our team in favor for the day.
Elevate with the W for the entire series here. What's your prediction?
Yeah, I'm honestly not seeing Valority getting I don't think they're gonna get any maps. If they do get a map, it would probably be like server wise. That's just my prediction.
Hmm.
I think it's gonna be over after Plaza, but I guess we'll have to wait and see how this plays out.
Yeah, that definitely. No, but it's curious to see that that sentiment you have that Elevate will be taking the first couple rounds. You see it being close, or Elevate just going to be stomping all over Valority here?
I mean, that's a little harder to say, to be honest.
Hmm.
Because I'm looking at these stats right now. Like I'm seeing that Valority has a better like KD overall, so I'm not sure if that's the result of playing easier opponents or what.
Right, right. Hmm.
But you know, I like it's kind of hard to tell. I think that the server is definitely going to have an impact on this.
Hmm.
Like I'm not sure which server we're gonna be playing on first.
Turkey, it looks like we're playing on the TR8 server here, which is going to, I believe, give Valority the advantage server-wise.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, so Valority will be having their server advantage on Canales, so they could honestly pull a lot of rounds, maybe even get the map. I guess we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, it'll be curious to see. Like you said, I think Valority, one of the big things you're gonna have to do, work those angles they have, long range SGs and even the HKs. I think they're able to use those, be able to play quick and aggressive with that ping advantage that they're going to have coming into this. They're gonna have those long range shots, and you're not using the sniper rifle, right? Sniper rifle obviously long range, but you have some players using those SGs, which are a little more accurate range, and of course the HK as well. That way you can move faster on bomb sites, as well as take out players at longer range. I think that could really help them here. Of course, as well with the server advantage that they're going to have coming into this. But we'll be interested to see how Elevate decides to respond with this. I think they'll definitely, being they'll have the server disadvantage coming in. I mean,
I do believe we're gonna be seeing a lot of snipers, in my opinion. Especially on this map.
especially on what?
I was saying, like, I think we're gonna be seeing a lot of snipers, especially on this map, because
Okay.
often, like, when people are dealing with like lag issues and stuff, or if they're like high ping, I feel like snipers like that go-to weapon for them, because someone can't really eat if you like snipe them. Like usually like it might take a bit for your bullets to register if you're
Right.
using an AR, but with that sniper, it's kind of just you hit the shot, it's the kill.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like a lot of people, I feel like we'll be seeing a lot of snipers and HKs on the side of Elevate.
Yeah, I think they're definitely going to have to do that too. I think we'll see it on both sides, honestly. I think they're going to have to use those on the Elevate side, like you mentioned, for the higher damage to be able to deal out because of some lag. And I think Valority will have to do that because of lag too. But they will have the ping advantage, which means you could try to use that lag that the Elevate players are going to be experiencing to their advantage from the Valority side by, again, moving quicker and not using those sniper rifles, using those SGs and HKs to be able to move quicker on the bomb sites and hopefully throw their aim off, but as well be able to take them on at longer ranges. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. What will be the round count? I already have a player in here for Elevate and a player in here for Valority. I think it was about a 14 ping compared to 150 ping. Elevate with the higher ping there. Definitely the server advantage is going to be here towards Valority. Chat again, let us know what your predictions are in the comment section down below. Bringing in the bracket right now. No Mercy advancing here to the semis after taking it down to IFM. We'll see who's going to be facing them tomorrow in Group B. Will be Team 404 or Team Rain, and we're about to see who will be moving on here to the semifinals from Group C. Valority versus Elevate coming up here shortly. Map 1 is being prepared here as we speak. Teams are slowly coming on in here and getting ready, doing their recordings. If you're interested in learning what these teams have to do in order to keep everything on the up and up before the match starts, sometimes why it's slightly delayed due to recordings or players joining, you can go to mobilyesports.org and head over to the rules and regulations page to see all the steps that these players have to take in order to get the whole team into the match and map and get the show on the road. Again, folks, we're looking at probably about another 5 to 10 minutes here before map number 1 here for match 2 is ready to go. Again, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Curious to see what your thoughts are. Plaza will be an interesting map too, coming into map number 2. I know we're getting a little ahead of ourselves there, talking about map number 2 already before map number 1 has even begun to start, but that can really be a CT-sided map. Depending on who gets to start out on that side. I don't know. Really, I don't want to start making predictions for map number 2 before I've seen map number 1 take place. I'm excited for these maps though. The classic OG maps. Shout out to those of you that have been here since the beginning. If you knew Canals as Amsterdam or knew Plaza as Barcelona.
It's always nice to see, like, I know there's a lot of people who, probably quit this game and, like, came back to it, and all of these maps have gotten, like, huge reworks. Like, I've seen so many people, like, be shocked by looking at this Canals now, like, wondering what happened to the old version of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, this map has been graphics-wise updated, the layout changed. It's such a different game than it was all those years ago.
For sure. I feel like, a lot of, this game has been around for a while, and they've made a lot of changes to, like, the characters, stuff like that, the way they look, and, the size of them, movement speed, stuff like that. So I feel like, these updates to the maps were kind of, I guess, needed, because it's like you're playing on an old game, but with, like, a couple things updated, so it's like, it doesn't really make sense if you don't keep updating the rest of the game along with it,
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Chat again, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. We'll be taking map number 1 here. Seen some Elevate fans. I've seen a couple Valority fans as well. Players slowly joining up here. Again, folks, map is not live, but just giving you all a little sneak peek of what is going on in here. Players slowly joining up. You can see the ping advantage. So these players here on Valority has. I believe every Valority player actually just left to do some recording or something like that. But looking at about probably an average of 155, maybe 160 ping here for Elevate players.
Yeah, definitely not. They're definitely going to be dealing with some lag issues this game.
Definitely.
Fortunately, though, they've kind of updated the way lag works in this game a lot. I know a lot of people used to, like, run through walls and stuff like that. Fortunately, they've kind of updated the server and stuff like that so that you don't really see that happening anymore.
Yeah, it definitely. But, having that big of an advantage is going to definitely play into Valority's advantage here. Sewell with 13 Valority 0 E8. We'll see. I think that's a very, very confident score there for Valority, as it'd be difficult to pull off. But just with the ping advantage that Valority has, I wouldn't be surprised if they do come up with the W. What will be big, though, is if Elevate is able to keep it very close and then go over into their server and have their advantage, and then have a big lead. That way they'd get to choose the server in map number 3, and then if that were to happen, really getting ahead of ourselves here, if that were to happen and they get to have their server in map 2 and 3, you could see them moving on to the semis here. Again, map number 1 is yet to even start yet, and we're already talking about potential map number 3. Chat, our code esports mobile is now 30% off at gfuel.com. That's right, any product at gfuel.com, you can now use our code esportsmobile to get 30% off that product, the amazing product that is G Fuel. Or maybe you're looking to get yourself a new shaker, maybe some merch. Whatever the case may be, Code Esports Mobile has you covered at gfuel.com with 30% off any product. Not only do you get the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Take advantage of it while you can. This code will be expiring soon. Use Code Esports Mobile at checkout to save 30% off anything on gfuel.com.
A lot of nice flavors on there. I've never personally tried G Fuel. So, I guess for the people who haven't tried G Fuel, tell me what you would recommend, first timers.
Gonna have his order come in. What do you guys recommend? Of course, you already know my pick. It's gotta be that blue ice. think Blue Ice is a fantastic all-around flavor. All right. Just gotta... we were talking earlier about the Euratio skin that these players would be getting. The winners of the tournament, that is. Well, we're going to have a quick look at it here on stream. I was saying we might get it today. Maybe we have to wait till the finals or the semifinals, but we are actually going to get it, take a look at it here. I'm about to put it up here on screen. I'm going to leave the complete bracket up here for just another minute or so, but here it is. Manthus, you were asking about it. It's about to pop up here on screen.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Fantastic image that the Croup Mobile Esports has put together. Chat, here it is. This will be the exclusive Euratio skin going to the winners here of the Phoenix tournament. And I believe we might actually have a little video that I can show you a 3D rendering of it. Give me a second here. I'm wanting to take a look at it here. Yes, indeed we do. I can play that here on stream for y'all. Give me just one moment. Chat, here's an exclusive look at the Euratio skin going to the winning team.
Man,
What do you think of it?
it looks nice. I kind of like how you got like that. I don't know if that's supposed to be like the Geyser logo or if it's just like a trophy cup, but I kind of like how you got that over on the side of it. I like the theme, to be honest. It's kind of nice.
I do indeed. It does look very nice, and it's got a kind of a summer vibe to it.
Oh yeah, for sure. You know, it kind of reminds me. I don't know if you. Oh yeah. I don't know if you know that. What's it called? There's like that one skin that's like the police tape or something. It's like the maybe not police tape, but it's got like this like black and yellow design to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, I know
It
what
kind of
you're talking
reminds
about.
me
Yeah,
of that.
yeah. I'm horrible with skin names, but yeah, I know what you're talking about. But yeah, it does. It looks fantastic. Chat, let us know what you think down there in the comment section of this Euratio skin that the winning team will be receiving. Only the winning team will be receiving. Didn't know we were going to be able to give an exclusive look at this skin here. It does look fantastic. I'd be excited, that is, if I was going to be having an opportunity to win this skin. It will definitely be something you can flaunt on those Euratios that I still think for the most part you should be pulling out on the T side pretty much ever. Players have almost all completely joined up here, and we should be hopping into this match here shortly, folks. Thank you for being patient with us. Chat again, let us know your predictions down in the comment section. Always curious to see. For the most part, I think everybody in here has dropped their predictions, but if anybody else has any predictions, let us know. One player needs to join up here on the Valority side, and we should be good to go. Rich, is that Florich? Flair?
I don't know.
I
I always have a hard time saying these guys' usernames.
Yeah, I'm just going to go with Rich. I think that's what I casted as him last time. Significantly higher ping compared to his teammates. Now down to about a 60 here. It's interesting to see. But as we can now see, the full E8, the Elevate lineup here is definitely going to be struggling in the ping department. If you're looking at Vis with a 266. Honestly, I love rocking the default skins sometime too, because it's always fun to kill people with those default skins. If you're having a very good game, sometimes it kind of pisses them off. You know, you got that default skin, they think you're some random, don't have any skins. You just drop in a good old 30 bomb on them. All players have joined up here, which means we should be heading into the knife here shortly, folks. We'll come back to the game once the knife is ready to go. Waiting for the confirmation on that, but it should be taking place here shortly.
I'm actually. It looks like his name is going to be pronounced Fleric.
It's Fleric? Okay, that's what it is. I don't see an I in there, so I wasn't sure how to... That's what I was thinking it was, but there, like I said, no I. Did you get confirmation for that in chat, or did you you go ahead and listen to that in Google? Okay, I wasn't sure if you listened to that in Google Voice or not. For those of you that are just coming in right now, here's a look at the Euratio skin. The winning team will be receiving the exclusive Euratio skin that the winning team will be receiving. Again, only the winning team will be getting this Euratio skin. Not me, not Manthus, not any of you in chat, just the winning team. I mean, unless you're going to be on the winning team and you're in chat waiting, yeah, I don't know.
Definitely going to be one of those rare skins to have. I feel like, you know, getting one of those skins that, you know, that's like one of those exclusive skins, like, you know, a circuit skin or like this one.
Yep.
It's just like, it's the biggest flex ever.
Yeah, indeed.
Like people see you rocking it in public matches and stuff, and they're like, "Whoa, you have that skin."
Oh, definitely. It's that little flex you can have. That na, yes, I am beating you, and I've also won a tournament skin. I think we're just about ready to go into this knife here. I think we got the last player just finishing up his recording. Again, folks, match is not live. Just giving you a little sneak peek of what's going on here in match. You gotta be careful in some of these scrims, especially if they go on for a little longer. I've seen teams give away their strats that they're going to be using in the actual match in the scrim. It's rare that it happens, but I've seen probably maybe 4 or 5 times that happen. They're doing really well in the scrim. They're playing exactly how they ended up playing in the live match. However, they ended up losing due to just giving away their strats. Gotta be careful what you show.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people really don't. Like, I feel like people learn from that. I don't think people usually, like, do perfect tournament strats and scrims. I think they kind of just save it for the tournaments.
And that is exactly how it should be. It's usually something you see with newer teams. They do that. But like I said, it's funny to see. I don't think we're going to be seeing any of that, though, from Elevate or Valority here. Both these teams are very experienced. They're not going to be giving anything away. Still waiting a little bit here on that knife round to take place. Actually
looks like we're starting now.
I spoke just a little too soon. I jinxed myself. Whatever I have to do, man. Whatever I have to do to go ahead and get the knife round going, I will do it. For the most part.
Hopping into this knife round right now. And I'm wondering what's going to happen. If they're going to opt to just push up or stack in a corner.
No CT blender strat. It looks like they're going to bring the blender strat out. Oh, maybe not. Push up just a little bit. Clutch swiping. RC coming from behind. People are going to try
up on his own.
Viz with 3 kills there.
Yeah, Viz definitely popped off.
Yeah, indeed. Elevate with the knife round. When we'll see which side they decide to take, I would be willing to guess they're going to stay on that CT side. That does appear to be the case. I'm waiting for that live confirmation. And we should be good to go. That live confirmation just came in, folks. We're live here. Match number 2, map 1 on Canals. Elevate versus Valority. Valority here on the T side. Elevate on the CT side. Good luck. Have fun.
It's looking like EA actually bought... One of them dropped 2 frags in the spawn for the retake.
That's interesting to be going here in the pistol round. With the server disadvantage. Elevate really planning on trying hard here.
They're going to have to go for this retake, but they do have those frags I was talking about earlier. I think they can do some huge damage from far away without even having to go into the gunfight.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's definitely what they're planning on doing.
They can take out this player on the B site. They should be able to, you know, do some damage with those nades. Clutch kind of throwing that nade, but it kind of backfired on him, and the nades are coming in. Oh my goodness, so many nades going towards the B-long area. I think they might have put a little too much emphasis on those frags there. And it's Mike Cuss in that round there. EA just folded that pistol round.
Chat.
Valority currently taking the 1-0. You know, they did get that bomb plan as well, so they definitely got a lot of money. It looks like they're forcing up first assault rifles. You know, not going for anything too expensive, but They're just making sure that they'll be able to get their damage down. I'm looking at what E8 has planned for this round. It looks like they're doing a 5-man stack on B now, but they're gonna get red pretty nicely here. Looks like Valority is going for a hard A push here, just committing for that A side. Now, E8, all of them rotating in from the CT area. Looks like we got a couple staying in that mid position, but them coming in from the CT side, and the nades are gonna have to do some damage here on this retake.
Exo's trying to get that bomb
actually
planted.
don't do much damage. And I'm looking at Moog, it's taking down to 1 HP after he peeks out. And I'm thinking this is another loss for E8. Typically they're good on ego runs, but I don't think they just got a little unlucky here. Spoken does find one, but he's gonna get taken out there. Last player alive is gonna be Scott with this P250, gonna be taking out Fleric there. A lot of these players are down to one shot. Like, he could potentially pull this off, but he's not gonna go for it, I don't think. Wrapping back around to main. But I don't think he's going for this. We see the flash coming out. Oh, and the timing on that. He actually does take out Exlish there. Just some damage onto Fail. Honestly, that could have been his round. Both of them were super low, but he doesn't manage to pull it off.
Chat, make sure you share the stream with your friends. Drop it in your Discord server, share it on social media, hell, even post it on Facebook. Let your grandparents know that we are live. We're streaming Critical Ops. It's Elevate versus Valority here. Map number 1 here in this match 2.
Marty Sage Scott doing some damage with this HK in the beginning of the game. It's looking like Valority is playing this really slow here. A couple players getting that tunnels control, but not really committing to any site just yet. It's looking like they might be hinting towards an A push, but they're not exactly committing to anything yet. They kind of want to wait for a pick on the coalition side, but everyone on the side of E8 playing this really passively, really smart, kind of just waiting to see how this plays out. And Viz actually gets taken out by Xflish there. And Clutch gonna be taking out Fleric there on the off angle with the HK. Gonna be forced to back up to side now, and they know that there is a man down over towards the CG area, so they could try and get some map control with that position. It looks like Mo is actually flanking them on the A side here. I'm not sure if Ed is aware of this. He's gonna take out Spoken though. Doesn't exactly use that trigger to split. Arson, as a result, is able to find a pick onto him. And Valority getting that bomb plant down on the A side. 2v3 retake situation for E8. Scott watching this cross right now, but I don't think he's going to get peeked. And Clutch is coming in from this elbow side as well, kind of just pre-firing. Both of them rocking HKs. These are the kind of ideal weapons for the long-range gunfights. I wouldn't say they will do as well on this A side retake. And Clutch is coming in from this elbow side, and I think they're aware where he's playing. He's coming in now, kind of jump peeking. Can't exactly get the kill onto Puma. And E8's going to get taken down once again, currently losing 0-3.
Not too surprised though. Valority with the pink advantage as well as taking the pistol round will give them those first 3 rounds quite easily. Elevate's been playing that eco round for the most part fairly well. It seems like they might be going in eco again here. Is it all Deagle buys or
Looking like it.
It looks like MR96 is in Deagle. Ooh, Xlush opened it up with that sniper rifle.
Field day with that sniper.
Arson, fantastic.
Actually taken out there, and oh my goodness, wait, how is he alive? I thought he was gonna be a dead man. The flash coming out as he's forced to back up. Arson has a good spot here. He can't find the kill though, and Scott fighting 2 picks. They could actually win this eco round. This is what I was talking about. E8 always does insane on eco rounds. They're like consistently good at them, and they've gotten 2 SGs now. And Clutch down to 8 HP, kind of pre-firing with that SG, but he's backed up into a corner. Can't do much there. And Arson, last player life, full HP with a rev. He does have the bomb down, so, you know, this could be in his favor easily. Xlish is actually about to peek him any second, I think. I'm not sure if Arson's aware of this. Yeah, Arson has his back turned to him, and that is going to be a headshot for Xlish. Elevate currently trailing 0-4. They're not exactly doing too hard. They almost picked up that eco round, but they couldn't just quite manage to get it. I'm curious to see what Elevate has planned for these future rounds, though. We're seeing a lot of utility coming out in the main on their side. That is definitely going to slow down their A push.
Xlish opening up, getting that kill there on clutch of that sniper rifle. Spoken even he's back there by Tree Elbow. Valority about to push in here towards this A site. Bomb is in the hands of Mo. Peeking around the corner with the SG. Mo slowly pushing in. Bomb carrier, that was going to be the entry fragger. Gets out of there before that volley of shots comes in. I believe actually the bomb side of choice here is going to be B. Mo and Fail need to be careful that they don't get pushed. CTs are just playing this very slowly, not wanting to move through the head glitches. Arson is smoking open up, going to kill Fair and Flick respectively. So 3-man's alive here on the T side. Scott trying to respond over there towards that mid bridge with an HK. Arson putting down Mo. Bomb has been dropped. Only 2 minutes alive here now on the T side. Puma and
like EA's first round.
Indeed, it is beginning to look like that. Puma and Xlish are players here. Really, Xlish going to be struggling with that sniper rifle, trying to go for these close range kills. Maybe be able to come up with it. We'll see. Unfortunately for him, not going to happen.
From our last player live, 22 seconds on the clock. He's just going to opt to save that AUG, but no, he can't even get the save off. He's going to get taken out by Viz there. It's looking like Valority going for a hard A push here. All 5 of them kind of just pushing in fast. They're taking an eco round, it looks like, as they lost that last round. The nades coming out on the site, going to be doing a little damage, but Arson still fully HP somehow besides all those nades that just came in. And they're ready to shut them down. Arson going to be finding a 2-piece there over towards the main side. But Xlish does get that refrag. And Spoken finishes off the round with the 2-piece there, shutting them down completely. They can't exactly rock out those eco rounds like Elevate can. Elevate picking up their first 2 rounds, but now Valority is no longer on an, suffering from low economy. So they are going to be opting to buy SGs now and go for, a much more confident push.
Scott, sniper rifle in hand, looking over there towards the sniper nest from CT spawn. Spoken opening up here, finding Xlish. Ooh, EA to getting a flurry of kills there.
They're coming in. That round just ended so quickly. I was not even paying attention, and the round ended. Just a super quick round for Elevate there. I think, they had a slow start, but they're starting to feel a little more confident now that they have money to actually, buy up guns for a bit. Even though they're not playing in their own server, I think they can definitely make this a close half here.
I agree. Still in the realm of possibility that they take the W, too.
That flash coming in B-Long is going to slow them down. And it's looking like, actually, Valority, I just realized they're on another eco buy. Their B-Long's going to get smoked off, and they're no longer going to try and go for that quick bomb plan. It looks like they're just backing up. The nades are still coming in. I'm not sure if they're going to try and commit for this or not. And the nades, oh my goodness, clutch. Juggling those nades is definitely worth it for him. He's going to take out 2 players. They're Spoken, finding another pick as well. And they're just going to get shut down. Valority taking an eco, but there's no way they're eco anymore for a while. They're averaging like $5 grand a player, so I don't think they're going to be on an eco buy for a bit. E8 on the other side. A couple of these players have well over 10k. Actually, I think all of them do. All of them have over 10k. So I don't think they're going to be needing to take an eco buy for a while, especially if they keep winning these rounds. Valority committing for this A push here. We're seeing Clutch already found that sniper pick, but Xlish is going to be getting that refrag onto him. He'll find that frag onto Arson as well as he gets a little too aggressive, but Spoken pushing up from the elbow side. Going to be doing some damage, nading that and opting back. Actually, the nade gets another kill onto Mo there. Going to be a huge pick for him as well. Fail gets taken down to 17 HP from that nade. Spoken's going to be peeking into him. Going to be getting that kill as well. And they spot the last player over towards uppercut. It's going to be Viz trying to win the gunfight, but he chokes all the bullets, unfortunately. They're going to be taking him out there, and Spoken finally gets that frag. He's doing so much better now that they've sort of gotten their momentum.
Yeah, got their momentum, beginning to feel the map out a little bit. And even seeing that they do have this big ping disadvantage, that it's not playing as big of a role as we thought it might have at the beginning of the game. Valority now down for the first time here. Favoring this 8 site.
Oh, that flash came in from the B side, and that's going to hit Puma pretty hard there. However, he does have a lot of map control right now. He's pushed up all the way towards main, and now they're aware of him, though. I believe one of them spotted him out there. That nade, Xlish, forced up a year ratio with no Kevlar, and he's down to 20 HP, and honestly, considering how much like nades are in the meta right now, I don't think he's going to be able to do much.
Puma opting to get out of there. Mo coming in, looking around here. Looks like A is totally uncontested. Valority will take this site. Scott coming with a frag kill. Fail quickly trading him out. A bomb has been planted here.
2v3 retake situation. They do have a flash for the site. They're going to be sending that out there. They do spot a player on the back of the... Oh, he gets that lucky headshot in midair. Going to be taking him out. And Mo comes in with that wallbang on a clutch as well. And Elevate still has money for the rest of the half, essentially. I don't think they're going to have to take an eco at all, even if they lose both of these rounds. It actually looks like they've stacked up 3 players on site this time. And they're just going to be leaving that CT area open. Actually, no, I lied. They do have 1 player CT. So they're leaving B basically completely open. You know, interesting play. I guess we'll find out if it works in their favor or not. But once again, we see the bomb over towards A with a couple of these players as well. A lot of these players on site of Valority have so much map control right now. Because Elevate's playing really passively. Clutch and Spoken going to be finding 2 picks over towards that A site. Hale finding another pick onto Arson as well. Viz playing here by himself over towards the sniper nest. Not really getting much action on the B side. Boca finding another 2-piece over there. And our last player, Fleric, is going to be coming in from B long. Maybe Viz will get to peek him any second now. He is watching that right now. He is going to spot him out. Almost gets taken down. But he does find the pick there.
One round here away from the flip. Unbelievably, we might be going in with Elevate up by 2 rounds. Really coming into this.
Gonna happen, but Elevate getting really aggressive with these flashes. Arson pushing him, finding a 2-piece, but Fail responds, takes out both of them, but Clutch comes in. Oh my goodness, all the trades are coming. It's down to 2 versus 2 now. They got super aggressive on the A side. I'm not sure if Valority was expecting that or not, but they've already brought it down to a 2 versus 2 situation. And they actually are going to be getting that bomb down on the A side. A lot of nades coming out towards CT, but none of them are retaking from this side. Scott going for this wallbang here, but he's not going to find the kill. The flashes are coming in on the side though, and Viz is getting ready to entry back onto here. But he's going to take out by Exhibition and Fleric, getting that pick onto Scott as well.
Tied up. Still surprised though. I mean, with Valority's ping advantage, you know, I was really thinking we'd maybe see 8-4 Valority. But it is all tied up here as we move here into the flip. Valority will now be on the CT side, having that CT advantage. We'll see if it plays a big role for them or not.
Looks like Elevate once again dropping those nades for their teammates so they can have these nades as they try to take this site. And Valority playing an interesting strat. They're stacking over towards the back of his head, but now it looks like they're opting for that rotation. I guess they're suspecting it's a B push, and that's not going to go in their favor if they all rotate. Now it's only 2 people left alone on site, and this could honestly not go in their favor. The nades are coming out to Sniper's Nest. I'm sure that did some damage to someone that was playing there. But now all these Valority players have over-rotated back towards the A site. So many nades are coming out, and honestly, Elevate is just playing this really tactically, trying to see if they can figure out where these guys are playing. Arson finding that pick onto Fleric, and that is going to be the only B player. Now, look at the heavy rotation coming in. They take out Clutch. Exit finding a second pick on Arson as well as he pushes up all 4 players coming in from CT, but oh my goodness, the mind games from Elevate are just insane right now. Over-rotating onto B, and Elevate just has an open A site. They definitely outsmarted Valority here on this pistol round. And now they just got to try and lock down the CT positioning to the best of their ability. The nade coming in, that's going to do some damage. It gets a little aggressive though for no reason. That is going to cost them a player right there. Both going to be taking out one of the players, but I don't think this is going to be possible for Scott. He is going to be taking out one of those players, but I think, yeah, one of them hops on the defuse, the other kind of pushes in there. Actually, Scott could do this. Wait a minute. Oh, but no, Scott, he doesn't know he's sticking the defuse. Unfortunately, EA lost the round. I thought that was going to be E8's pistol round, but they kind of choked that. Not gonna lie, I would say that wasn't the best play from Viz, pushing up there towards the end. I'm not sure if that's what he should have done there. He kind of just, you know, gave away a free pick.
Yeah. Valority with the W have taken the round lead here, and we'll be using this cash advantage that they did have to go ahead and try to put another round between them and Elevate. Already grenades coming over here towards this B site. Puma opening it up, dropping an Arson of Fleric in there, trying to find a kill over there by Red Truck. It's Clutch as their grenade comes right in, does a big amount of damage to him, dropping it out of 25. Elevate still favoring this B site now.
Focus spot that player towards the coalition side. Fleric gonna be taking out Clutch there. Elevate on an eco bar right now. I'm not sure what they're gonna be able to pull off with this. Mo's gonna take out Viz. The eco refrags are coming in. Honestly, okay, I thought they were about to do something there. Scott actually finds the pick with that deagle. Unfortunately, the bomb is down though, and they're aware of that, so they know that he can't, you know, pick up that bomb. Actually, it might be just out of their sight so that they can't see it. They might think he's like already planting or something, or at least going for it. Scott focusing on this tunnel position right now. And he makes the right call there. He's going to take him out. And our last player over towards me, he just can't get the pick on the Fleric, though. Scott almost manages to pop off that round. But Elevate, I think they're done taking eco buys. They're ready to hop into this game with the guns. Clutch actually forced up a Eurasia with the no Kevlar. Kind of a questionable play. Let's see if he can get his picks with it, though. It's looking like on the side of Valority, they're all just, you know, kind of playing slow over towards the sites. E8 going for a lot of this map control over towards the middle of the map. A lot of these guys kind of playing by tunnels right now. And Arson playing with sniper. He could take out the sniper here easily if the timing is in his favor. He's actually gets spotted out from the B side, it looks like. And Scott gets that headshot onto Fleric. That's going to be a beautiful headshot by him. He is going to be taking out that player. It's another pick onto Edstitch. That is a sniper down, and I think this could be E8's round. Clutch rocks that sniper. He does take out Fail there over to the sniper's nest. And it's down to a 2 versus 3 situation. They do have the bomb going towards B. Mo is coming in for this, you know, potential refrag. Clutch kind of clears out his CT for a bit. Recognizes he's not peeking. Now Mo is coming in. Kind of going for that wallbang if possible. Gets Clutch down at 37 HP though. And now the nades are coming out. They're just going to be backing up. Clutch kind of messes up that smoke. That could honestly be bad for them. Yeah, it forces them to push out of Cafe. He does spot that CT player though. I'm not sure if he got spotted out as well or not. Clutch is just waiting for him to cross back over. And Scott and Viz are going to be finding those picks there. E8 now bringing it 7 to 8, and honestly, I'm not sure if Elevate will be in this map. You know, they don't have the servers in their favor, and they're down right now. Like, I think this could be Valority's map if they play it right.
Easily, but I'm surprised Elevate has been able to keep up this much. Yeah, and anything is possible. If Elevate is able to take this round, it would be or this map, excuse me, would be an incredible upset. And going into the next map with your server advantage, Valority eating a bunch of shots there. Fail going to jump back behind that wall. He's now dropped down to 10 HP. The person out here towards Cafe. That was a fantastic positioning there by Elevate, and they're poised to now take this round. 3-man alive here on Valority, and a couple of them with very low amounts of HP. Clutch fighting Floric.
Actually, yeah, it actually looked like they bought a lot of frags that round. They were like eco, but they bought so many nades and they did so much damage to those tunnels players. But unfortunately, it doesn't matter because they didn't find any kills. They got them so low, but they couldn't finish off the kills. Just what?
I mean, honestly, if Elevate's able to take this, you roll into your server and on Plaza, you get that CT side, you could easily stop Valority and go ahead and move into the semifinals without too much contestment from Valority. This was a map. Again, I was really expecting Valority to just take due to the ping advantage it had, but it is not played as. Sometimes it plays a bigger role, sometimes it doesn't. It's just the funny thing with how that works. Elevate just showing how much of an experienced team they truly are. They've played fantastic so far, keeping this tied up and trying to go ahead and take the lead. Clutches the bomb carrier coming back through T spawn. Looks like he'll be moving up B long, and the T's have gone ahead and committed to this B side push. Actually throwing that bomb out, going to be watching with a sniper rifle over there towards CT spawn right now. Have yet to have really many altercations between these two teams. Just some grenades going back and forth. Not any not warning shots. Speaking of warning shots, some being fired there. Fail. Watching his B long. This is the bomb carrier now slowly creeping up his B long. Should be peeking Fail here. Arson opening up, finding out for Lyric. Unfortunately for Fail, he turns at the worst possible time, and Vis is able to get a shot on him. Elevate taking this B site, and it looks like it's going to be unable for Valority to take this site back. Bomb has been planted. There should be another Elevate W. Puma, the remaining player here on the CT side. Do you opt to save here? It's probably what he's going to try to do. It is going to be difficult for players to contend with. Clutch with a fantastic angle.
Elevate taking that lead back. Really a close fight, like they're all just, constantly like trading out rounds. We're not really getting like any blowaways or anything. I'm thinking this is going to be a close game at the end.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. I wouldn't be surprised if it's 13-12. Arson sitting up here by red truck. Seeing if anybody peeks a little early here over there towards the B site. Bomb is still favoring A. It's in the hand of Clutch, who's once again pulled out the Euratio. Seeing if he can find himself a pick. Scott actually opening up, dropping down Xless there on CT bridge, and we should see Elevate moving here towards A. Clutch seeing a man there.
Can't just quite get the kill though. Now the nades are coming in though, that's gonna be some huge damage on whoever that was playing there.
Man,
no, is tripling up, getting a 3-piece there. Oh my goodness, just shuts him out completely. Flare coming in from main for this refrag. Viz does send a smoke right his way though, and that is gonna cut off a lot of his vision as he comes in for this refrag. For this retake. But focus on this elbow positioning because he just saw a smoke from there, but I don't believe this is gonna be re-peeking in from there anytime soon. But slowly peeking out on the site. He's gonna have to deal with Clutch hard scoping him, and he can't manage to do much there. They'll be taking that lead 10-8 now.
Man, you gotta be feeling the heat here if you're on the Valority side. Not only do you have the CT advantage, but you have the server advantage here on this map, and you're now losing 2 rounds to Elevate. 3 rounds away from taking the W. Excellent responding with a sniper rifle here, looking towards Sniper's Nest, not finding anybody. Sees a man out there on his left, but Arson quickly dropping, shotting, eliminating out of the match. Clutch watching his B long.
That nade kill from Arson. Gonna be taking out flag there. Clutch as well, finding a pick on the fail. We're looking at a 5v2 situation here. Both players on A site, and the bomb is down over there. I'm not sure if they're gonna opt for this A push or not. That could be a mistake though, but nope, it doesn't matter. Puma's gonna get taken out. Our last player alive is low by the CT area. The nades are coming in out, and he's a dead man. He can't do anything. Viz taking him out with that frag there.
Moving up towards the bomb site with surgical precision, eliminating all the players, and maybe even planting the bomb for a little extra cash. Mo firing a volley of shots there through the covered truck there. Not connecting on anybody. Elevate about to push in here towards B with that surgical precision I was just talking about. Spoken opening up, finding down full rig.
Getting the two-piece there. Spoken popping up. Scott getting another headshot as well. Our last player left is going to be Puma on the A site. I think he's just going to opt to save that gun. Not much he can do here in this situation. He's going to get spotted by the CT player. It's going to be Scott. He can't just manage to find the kill, but Arson comes in. Getting the headshot on him and Elevate. Honestly, 12 to 8. This could be a GG for them.
Chat, go ahead and refresh stream, please. Everything is fine here on my end. I don't know what's happening. Elevate ended up taking that round there. It is match point here for Elevate, and they are poised to take this round on Valority home turf with them on the CT side to finish this up. This is kind of a humiliating defeat, or potentially humiliating defeat. Again, chat, refresh to go ahead and reestablish a connection there. YouTube servers seem to have been having issues the last couple of weeks.
Actually, taking out the Spoken there, getting a little aggressive here on this main side. Kind of a ballsy play, but it doesn't matter. Most of these players on the side of Elevate have been taken out. Clutch, last live with the sniper, is going to take out next. I don't know what he was doing.
Coalition wins.
He was just staring at the ground. Like,
Valority coming alive there in that round, but is it all too little, too late? Match point still here for Elevate. Valority 3 rounds down from tying it up, 4 rounds from taking the W. You have to play absolutely perfect here for these next 4 rounds. Comeback is definitely possible for Valority.
I think it's possible, but highly unlikely. They're going to have to win 4 rounds in a row, and Elevate, they have a lot of money. Like, I think they have to lose like twice in a row to have to take an eco. So, I mean, I guess it could happen if they lose twice in a row, but Elevate's been kind of outbringing them here.
Yeah, I mean, with how these rounds have been going, I do not see Valority winning 4 straight rounds. I mean, I don't think any team has really won 4 straight rounds. Maybe Elevate has won 3 straight? No, I guess it was, I guess they have won 4 straight. Maybe it was 12 to 8.
When Mo just peeks out there and Clutch misses a sniper shot, that is not what you like to see. That's a free pick for him right there. That should not have happened. Elevate kind of threw away a free pick there on, but they could still pull this back. Viz kind of just going for this push onto the lower cat area. Okay, Viz could be the key to this round here. He's flanking them from CT, and nobody's really watching that. Fail sitting careful, but he's not going to peek out. Viz is the player that Elevate needs right now. He's going to have to come in for this backstab and take out the A-side player for Scott so that they can get that bomb down. I'm not sure if Puma's aware of this or not. No, he's not. Viz is going to be taking him out there, and that is the pick they needed. This could honestly be ace right now. Scott, coming in from this tunnel side, actually spots that Cafe player, catches him way off guard. It looks like Flarik is the last player alive coming in from this mid-bridge area. Goes for the gunfire, but he chokes it. Scott going to be picking that up there towards the end. Whoa, I did not see that coming.
Elevate with the W. Did not see that happening either.
At the end there. he went with the bomb towards tunnels. Like he made a smart play there, but it was really risky because if he died there, then the round would have been over for Elevate.
Yeah, definitely. Risky, but ended up paying off, even with a ping disadvantage. Folks, we'll be heading over to Plaza now, which we should also be heading over to the EU server, or is it NA for Elevate here? I believe it's NA.
I believe it's going to be NA now.
Yep, they'll be heading back to the NA server, which will give them now the ping advantage. And a very CT-sided map Plaza is. Sounding a little like Yoda there, but seriously, if Elevate is able to win the knife round, they have the ping advantage. They might just be able to do it, and they're able to get that CT side to start with. They could easily put a stomping on Valority, maybe a 10-2 round count before the flip. I don't know, folks. We'll have to see if that happens or not. We'll be preparing map number 2 now. We should have this live in just about 10 minutes or so. We're going to be a quick word from our sponsors, and we'll be back to discuss what we think about happen here in map number 2. We'll see you on the flip side. What's going on, mobile esports fans? That's right, we got something special for you. That's right, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Whether you're looking to pick up a brand new flavor or restock an old favorite, get a new shaker, pick up a hat, maybe a shirt, or even some energy crystals to pop, it does not matter because Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Code Esports Mobile, once again, will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Definitely take advantage of it while you can. Of course, you get the amazing product that is G Fuel while saving yourself a little bit of cash and, of course, help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Once again, for the final time, Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Happy shopping. Welcome back, chat. Map number 2 being prepared as we speak. It'll be Elevate versus Valority on Plaza. Elevate leading the series here 1-0. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Curious to see what your thoughts will be about this. Bring up the team stats image here. What's your predictions here for map number 2, Mantis?
I mean, honestly, we saw that Elevate. They started off, not favoring their own server, and they still managed to have a great game. I'm thinking that they're gonna do a lot better on the second map, especially since they're gonna have their own server this time. That's just my prediction. I think that Elevate's probably gonna take this home. It should be a more heavily favored win in favor of Elevate. I don't think it's going to be that close, like 13-9, considering they'll have their own server this time.
That's kind of what I'm beginning to feel. They had the server advantage. If they're able to get that that map advantage too, or the side advantage that is early on, this could be a kind of a snowball in favor of Elevate. Have the updated top teams and top players images here on screen now. Oh, there it is. I was looking for
I'm seeing a lot of these players. Most of them really aren't in the tournament anymore.
Yes.
That are like at the top. I mean, we saw Ariel, from earlier. He was doing incredibly amazing on the side of No Mercy.
Isn't it funny how that happens? That, like, again, I talk about a lot how Katie doesn't play a huge role and everything, but you can see that right there. I mean, you have players who are here at the top of the board who have fantastic KDs. They're the top, in quotes, players. However, their teams have been smacked out of the tournament.
Yeah, you just don't like to see it. I'm actually like, there's literally no one. Like, there's only like a couple players. I'm seeing because I'm looking at this right now. We've got Ottawa at 14. I believe he's the first person who pops up here all the way down at 14, and he's has a 1.9 KD, which is still really good. But it's just like, I'm surprised there's so many other players that are like there.
Yeah, I mean, really, what do you have here? You got 1, 2. Let's see, 1, 2, 3.
I think only 3.
I'm seeing 4. I got 2 No Mercies, 2 Valority players here. I'm seeing no 4.
I don't know. We're kind of No Mercy.
Oh, my bad. I thought we were counting all the players. Yeah. We do have an Evil Vision, 2 Evil Vision. I was counting all the top players here who were left here still in the tournament for their teams. Yeah, there are a few here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think you got about 10 or 11 players here who've been their teams have been disqualified for the tournament. Or not disqualified, lost their rounds. Players slowly beginning to join up here on this map of Plaza. Chat, let us know your predictions down in the comment section down below. What'll be the round count and who will be taking this? Elevate, let's say probably a little favored coming into this. Not only do they get the W over Valority there in map number 1, but they did so with a big ping disadvantage.
I mean, it still did pretty good, but I think Elevate ultimately ended up, outperforming them. And I think we're going to kind of see the same thing again, most likely. At least that's my prediction.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of leaning towards as well. Now that they're going to have the server advantage. But then again, the server advantage didn't play a huge role, or at least as much of a role as I thought it would in map 1. So maybe I'm wrong, but I think Elevate is going to have this big advantage because they're going to have this significantly better ping. I don't know. All the Valority players have joined, though, which means all we're waiting for here is Elevate to hop on in here and get going. Valority is ready to play. They're ready to go. They will try hard here to stay alive and take this to a map number 3. It's going to be difficult for them, though.
I'm gonna blind them.
Chat, here's a look here at the quarterfinals bracket.
Suck on this.
No Mercy has advanced here to the semifinals, and we'll be finding out tomorrow who they'll be facing from Group B, either Team 4-4 or Team Rain. Currently, Elevate leads 1-0 here in this best out of 3 series over Valority. We're about to find out if Elevate will be moving on here to the semifinals, or if we're going to a map number 3 after this. And of course, Group D, S2A versus Evil Vision will be coming up tomorrow as well. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can be notified when we go live with the Group B and Group D matches tomorrow. Chat again, just a few minutes away from getting this on the road. This is map number 2 here of this best out of 3 series. Chat, Code Esports Mobile is worth 30% off anything on gfuel.com right now. That's right, 30% off any product on gfuel.com. You can use code Esports Mobile on shakers, tubs, merch, 3-packs, even energy crystals. That's right, anything on gfuel.com. We mean it when we say that. Code Esports Mobile will get you 30% off any product on gfuel.com right now. Take advantage of it while you can. This code will be expiring soon. Not only do you save 30% on the amazing product that is G Fuel, but you help us out here at Mobile Esports, which we do greatly appreciate. Yo, what's going on, AZ? Again, all the players have joined here on the Valority side. We're now just waiting for Elevate. Get on in here. They have a few minutes before they have to join, though. Get the show on the road. Don't know if they're going to be making any subs to their lineup. I think their lineup for map 1 was just fine, honestly. But we'll see if they decide to change it up or not.
Coalition wins.
I was at the AT&T store yesterday. I was playing around with the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I was comparing it to my current 10.5-inch. And, 12.9 compared to, like, just hearing those two numbers, 12.9 inches compared to 10.5, it's only, like, 4 inches. Doesn't sound like a lot, but it actually is. There's a decent amount of difference between the two. I mean, you have, like, a full-size laptop screen with a 12.9-inch versus, like, this little tablet screen of the 10.5-inch. I never considered the 10.5-inch to be small either, which is, it's just crazy.
And, I've definitely, I've compared them both because I have a 10.5 as well. And, it's just, when I hold up a 12.9, I'm just, it's just wow. I mean, this thing is huge. I couldn't see myself, playing on a 12.9 because it's just, the screen is just so big. I feel like it'd be weird for me to, I mean, I'm sure I could get used to it, but it's just, right now, it just seems man, that's just, such a huge upgrade.
Yeah, it is, and that's kind of why I want to get the, go to the 12.9 inch instead of the 11-inch for an upgrade. When I went to an iPad Air, I went from playing on a smartphone to an iPad Air years ago, and this point it was 2016, 2017. That was a huge upgrade for me. I mean, a 5.5-inch iPhone screen going to, was a 9.7-inch display on the iPad Air 2. That was huge. There was such a difference there in that. But I eventually got used to it, and I'm very comfortable now. I'm playing on a smaller iPad screen around that 9 to 10-inch range. So I know I can get comfortable playing on that 12.9-inch display. It'll be a lot, though. I'll be curious to see, but it'll be easier on your eyes for sure once you do get used to it. Players joining in here now. Looks like we got 3 E8 players. I think that's 4. Just about to get the show on the road, folks. Thank you to all the teams for joining up quickly today. We really, really do appreciate it. Chat, for those of you that are just joining right now, we're going to give you a sneak peek
Reach wins.
at the U-Ratio skin that the winning team will be receiving. Again, the winning team of this tournament. Those players on the team. Only those players on the winning team. No mods. No casters will be receiving this skin. Just the players themselves will be receiving this fantastic custom U-Ratio skin. You can see it right here in all its glory. We also have a nice little promo image here for you. Let's know what you think about the U-Ratio skin down there in the comments section. I think it looks pretty dope, if I do say so myself. Oh my gosh, we only have one more player needing to join here on the Elevate side, and we'll be good to go. We will be good to go. players just finishing up their recordings. I would say we're probably about 2 minutes away from the knife. If I had to lay some money down on it, I'm not a betting man though, but if I had to, I'd say about 2 or 3 minutes.
I'm at least happy that they're able to do this a lot. You know, like, sorry, I said that wrong. I'm happy that they're able to do this quickly, you know, like, most people are not really, like, doing a good job of, like, you know, getting their recordings done quickly. They usually take a while, but...
Not very efficient at it, yeah.
Yeah, nice and quick with it this time.
Yeah, it's nice with some of these more experienced teams. They've been around a while longer. That's more experienced players. They're way more efficient at the entire process. And I think there's a little more respect for the entire process as well, and respect for everybody else's time, which is very nice. They're able to get in here quickly and get everything done and out of the way. Of course, you know, there are issues that pop up. Sometimes people's recordings don't save, or they won't load. It's frustrating. It just is what it is, and we got to work with it. That might be what's going on right now. I believe there's some iOS bug where, like, the recording won't save. I believe that's what somebody was complaining about the other day. I haven't personally experienced that bug. As soon as I stop my recording, it instantly saves, but, you know.
It's just one of those things where, like, if you have a low storage iPad, then, like, you deal with it a lot. I made that mistake myself when I bought one because, like, I don't know if you remember, but, you know, like, recording, like, if you had to record, like, a full tourney game, it used to only be, like, 2 gigabytes, but then they sort of changed the way that, like, the recordings work, and now, like, now it's, like, you know, one tourney match is probably, like, you know, like, 8 gigabytes or something like that. Like, it's just so much bigger.
Which is nice because the quality is so much better, but now you need so much more space in order to record.
Exactly. Like, I made a huge mistake because, you know, I bought only 64 gigs because I thought that's all I would need. And that was just, like, a huge mistake for me.
Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah. I mean, for me, my 10.5 inch Pro is 256 gigabytes. And I probably only need about 100 gigabytes, but the next Pro I get, it'll be 256 gigabytes because you have no idea when there will be an update that totally changes the way the iPad works. That's going to take up so much storage. There might be a new game that comes out. You know, who knows? Maybe Grand Theft Auto 5 is going to be available on the iPad tomorrow. You know, I want to have plenty of storage to play that. Or again, they might upgrade the quality of your screen recorder, and now instead of 8 gigabytes, it's taking up 16 gigabytes or 20 gigabytes to record an entire match. I like to give myself a little extra space, but yeah, really, if you're getting an iPad today, you got to go with 128 gigs minimum.
Yeah, I honestly should have done that. That was a mistake on my end, and it looks like we're actually hopping this knife round right now.
Fantastic. I got a shout out to the teams for joining here quickly.
And look, they're going to reset. I'm not sure why, but... Alright, well, now we're actually in the knife round. They're coming in. Clutch getting a 3K. Oh my god, get the 4K. I want to see him get a 4K. I'm gonna be disappointed. Oh, Scott got the kill. But they just only one person died on that knife round, I'm pretty sure. So, you know, definitely a good knife round for them. And it looks like EA's opting to start on the Coalition side on their primary server. Now, I'm thinking we could potentially see something similar to that game earlier between No Mercy and IFM, where, you know, you're starting off on the Coalition side and on your own server. It could be just, you know, a heavy round or a heavy map in favor of EA right off the bat.
No, it is not, Omar. No, I was just saying it's a possibility. That's why I want to have some extra storage. It is not. E8 has won. Canals are leading the series 1-0 here. Now playing here on their server and starting out on the CT side. We'll see what they can do here. Maps.
A lot of these players really passive over towards the A side. They have a couple on the side of Valority. A couple of them are lurking towards B, but for the most part, they're kind of just heavily stacked over towards A, not over rotating or anything. A couple of them are rotating, but they're really, like, you know, just locking down A site right now. Exlish actually taking out Viz there with that deagle. And now the nades are coming out towards the cubby. That's gonna be some damage, but I believe they actually already backed up out of that A-long area. Unfortunately, that won't do much damage to those Valority players. And now Elevate's coming in for this backstep. They're gonna be taking out Xlish there with that Deagle. And I mean, Valority should have a free bomb plant here. They are rotating onto the side. Nice nade by Spoken though. That's gonna do a lot of damage to whoever just planted that bomb. I'm pretty sure. Fail taking one out. Arson gonna be finding that pick onto the B-long player. And now last player alive over there by this underhouse area. But he's gonna get taken out by Arson with that headshot. Elevate picking up that pistol round already off the bat.
Bomb has been
Having a
defused.
fantastic start.
Monarch, I think you're getting every other team name except for the ones that are playing.
A couple of nades coming in from Valority there over towards the A-mid area. Maybe just trying to, you know, fake out the start. Oh my goodness, Spoken, the nade damage there. He's going to find 2 frags there with that. And then Clutch and Viz finding some picks while cleaning up the rest of the round.
Heisa, no.
Valority.
Oh, sorry.
No, you're good.
I was going to say, Heisa, no. One of the amazing moderators here is running the Mobile Esports YouTube channel right now, but I am one of the casters saying hey to you. Thank you for stopping by here and watching this tournament match. Valority down 2. Elevate. Nice little W there. Nice little last couple W's. And statistically speaking, should take this next round here, being that they have won the previous 2.
We'll have to see. Valority no longer on an eco buy, so they could pull this off. I'm seeing a couple of these EA players still playing bonus with these bursts instead of opting to buy fully automatic rifles, so this could, you know, this could give Valority a couple picks that, you know, they shouldn't be getting. And yeah, just like that, Clutch already gets taken out there as he peeks out with that burst assault rifle.
Fail, pushing up
And
here
Xlish
slowly.
already has that sniper taking out Spoken.
Valority looking like they will be able to take this round away, and upsetting the statistics here. Being a statistical anomaly, Viz trying to stay alive here, but it's going to be difficult for him to get these 4 players. Xlish coming in from behind, but Viz is going to find a shot him, trying to go for Puma. But Puma swipes him out. Valority putting the first point here on the board in map number 2. It's 2-1.
Elevate. Unfortunately lost their round, but they did still have money as they didn't really buy. They all just stuck with their bursts, so I'm not sure if Valority will be expecting them to have ARs coming into this push. They might be thinking, oh, Elevate had to take an eco run now, so this could be Elevate's round to catch them off guard here. And the utility usage is great from both teams right now. Both of them just, you know, using their smokes and flashes well as the nades especially. You know, those frags have been getting a lot of kills this game.
Indeed.
Looking like Valority opting for a potential B push here. We got 3 players towards the B-long area. Getting ready to make a move. I can smell it. And actually, you know, out there. Puma finding another pick as well. I thought E8 would be able to get a couple picks there, but they couldn't find him just yet. Clutch does take out Cleric though. Gonna be pre-firing through the dumpster as he eats that flash. And he's forced to back up and reload. I don't know how he's not dead. I guess they decided not to push him. And Arson playing house here, he could shut them down here if they keep peeking him. Clutch finding that pick onto the mid player as well, and now, at first it was a 3-5, they were down 3-5, but now it's 3-2. They've been finding their picks late into this round. And the bomb is still over towards mid. They have another player going A-long as well. Clutch, I think he suspects that he's A-long. Gonna be slowly peeking into this area, clearing it out, and he does take out Xlish there with that sniper. He tries to go for that jump peek on the bow, but he can't find it, but Viz comes in with that refrag. He's gonna be taking out Glitch. I mean, sorry, Mo there. Elevate now 3-1. I don't know how Lordy can always forcing a sniper like that. But it's looking like now Xlish has to eco because he forced up a sniper last time and lost it.
Yeah,
It looks like the rest of the team is going eco with him.
that's why I always complain about team players pulling out sniper rifles, like, especially so early on and when you're trailing. I mean, it's like 99.9% of the time, it doesn't work out having that sniper rifle.
Oh, and that nade. Yep. As soon as I saw that nade coming on you, it was a dead man. The frags are huge from the side of E8 here. Arson and Clutch fragging out as well. Even though the soul rifle picks towards the mid area, and Scott kind of peeking up here towards this B long area. I think he's about to find a couple players that are sitting in the back. Spots one out there by the sign, and he's going to be taking them out there. Elevating the lead 4-1 now, and I'm looking for Elevate's momentum to start climbing slowly.
Yeah, I'm beginning to see
keep on
this
finding these rounds.
snowball beginning to form here on the Elevate side, and it's picking up speed.
Oh yeah, Valority, they can buy this round, but I'm wondering if they have another U ratio. I don't think they do this time.
For their sake, I hope they
Actually,
don't.
I lied. They do. Xlish rocking that U ratio once again towards the mid area. This could be a mistake for him if he can't find the pick there. Puma taking out Arson though, and that is going to be the opening pick they've needed. A lot of these A players over-rotating to be, it looks like they made the right call though. Clutch finding one of those players and failed, trying to get a pick, but he's just getting shot down a lot. Clutch gonna get taken out there, but Scott comes in with that refrag. They spot a player under house, so they don't take him out. Scott getting a 3K, they're shutting them all down. Oh my goodness, last player is gonna be house and Viz is gonna shut him down there. Oh man, that is what happens when you don't check your corners. Elevate now 5-1, and once again, Xlish had to force the ratio. He can, I guess he can still full buy, but you know, I think he's gonna opt to do it. But he can't buy a sniper. I think he's asking his teammates to give him one right now. Oh my goodness. Okay, I don't understand. He just forced a sniper with no Kevlar. Like, this man is really adamant about sniping. It makes you, like, my only problem with people who force snipers like this, it's like, you have to wonder, like, you know, if they're just like, are they scared to pick up an assault rifle? Like,
Yeah,
I feel
don't
like,
know.
you know, in this case, it's like, you would be so much more useful if you had an assault rifle with utility and nades. I mean, sorry, utility and Kevlar. But, like, instead he's just forcing up that U ratio, going for the hard scope, and he hasn't really been finding, you know, too many picks with it. Arson taking out Flarik there on this weird angle. And Arson takes some damage there, somehow gets a 2-piece. I don't know how he did that. They choked that 2K right there. And now it's down to a 4v3 situation, actually 4v1. As Spoken takes out Xlish there. With that sniper, once again, not really able to do much work with it. And Spoken gonna be taking out Puma there.
Elevate's lead.
Valority, yeah.
I would say
Go
now
ahead.
taking up to 5 here. Valority trailing, and that snowball has definitely picked up steam and is only getting bigger and bigger. Looks like Elevate, as of right now, is going to be the winners, unless Valority is able to do something big here and upset the balance, break this snowball up, and start making a comeback.
We're finally seeing the sniper out of his hands, so. Flarik has control of this house area. A lot of them, you know, opting for this B push, but they're not really peeking out too much yet. They're kind of taking their time, clearing out certain angles on site, making sure there's no one there. Mo gonna be taking off Spoken there towards the CT side. They spot one more player there. And now Arson comes in from behind with that HK. He's going to be taken out there. Gets the pick on a house as well. That's going to be huge. There's one more player in house, I believe, unless he dropped already. I think he did drop. Arson going to be dropping on him. And oh my goodness, the wall big, but he ran out of ammo. Couldn't get the pick, but Viz is going to come in and refrag him there. And Elevate just taking this lead 7-1. This is what I was talking about. I don't think that this is going to be a close game at all for Valority. They're not looking too hot right now. They're like, I'm pretty sure they just lost 5 rounds in a row. So on the bright side, at least they can keep on forcing up, you know, assault rifles, but they're just not making much money.
Chat, refresh stream. Again, we're having issues. YouTube stream server seems to be having some issues today. Arson with a fantastic angle, dropping down. Mo failed trying to get up here as well. Clutch doubling up, making that a 3K with that AUG in hand. It's 8-1. Elevate now extending their lead up by 7. Yep, chat, all you need to do is refresh and it should be back.
Looking like, I'm not sure what Valority's got planned. We're seeing a couple of them go towards B once again. They have found, you know, some success in getting that bomb down there in the past. But Exlish just going fast. Doesn't even take damage from the nade though. He's going to peek into 2 people at once. Honestly, I think he could have potentially thrown them off guard there. But I guess they were ready for him. Now we're down to 3v3 situation. Buma taking a little damage from that mid area, but he is going to have control of house essentially. But he's getting taken out by Arson there as he peeks from the B long side. Arson finding another frag as well, but Mo is going to take him out. Viz down to 12 HP. Got down to 22 as well. Both players super low. This could be anyone's run, to be honest. Mo just dropping onto site, and I don't think he suspects that Viz is B long, and that's going to be a kill for him right there. He's going to be finding that frag there.
I mean, it's beginning to look like we might be going into flip 11-1, maybe 10-2.
I'm guessing 11-1. Like, you know, it's just like Valority, they barely have any money, you know, like they can't really buy nades because they keep forcing up AKs. I feel like at this point you need to take an eco, because if you keep losing over and over again, you can really only afford to just, you know, buy an AK and Kevlar and maybe like 1 nade. You can't really buy like all utilities. So I feel like 1 eco round is what they needed, but they refuse to take it now. It's way too late to do that. Broken pushing up here. Mo gonna be getting that refrag though.
This is the better angle.
Oh my goodness, fail taking him out. Clutch is waiting here though. I don't know if they expect him to run. He's gonna take out there. That's gonna be the bomb dropped over towards A long. We got both these players holding it down. Mo down to 1 HP. He's just not even gonna peek that A side player though, and he's gonna get double peeked there. And Flare takes out Scott with the nade, but Clutch comes in with a refrag. And that, look at that, it's 10-1 now. And our economy is not looking too good for Valority. They can only force up, you know, AKs and Kevlar. Not really able to buy utility with that as well. Actually, looks like some of them are just forcing SGs, not even buying armor. Questionable plays, but I guess whatever works for them. And yeah, I think those snipers really messed up their economy in the beginning. Now they don't even have snipers or anything.
Yeah, when you're
like
buying a $4,000 weapon and you're asking teammates for assistance with grenades and whatnot, and they're having to help you with spending their own cash, because your cash is not only your cash but also your team's cash. That's we got to look at it.
Like, because I feel like, you know, it's just like if you can't buy, like, you know, if your whole teammate's not gonna buy and you're not, then it's like, okay, well now we all have to eco because of him.
Yep.
So it's just like, it's a bit more coordination, you know. You just got to know when to buy the sniper. I feel like that's it. Anyways, 11-1 half. Elevate just dominated them on the coalition side, and now they're going to be going for a hard B push here to try and finish this game quickly before Valority can get any rounds. It looks like a lot of them actually stacked over towards mid. If they over peek towards B long, they could maybe find a couple picks here. I don't know if they're going to be giving it though. A couple of these players in-house, they're going to be planning that bomb now. This is looking like E8's pistol round. Clutch going to be taking one out, but oh my goodness, Scott takes that nade, but it doesn't matter. He's just pushing, gets the 3-piece, shuts them all down. Even though he got naded, it doesn't matter. He's not going to die as he peeks into all 3 of those house players. Plus the last one belong going to be Fleric, but he can't take him out. Fleric down to 30 HP. I don't know about this. He is going to be backing up into house, it looks like, but not going for that bomb play. Honestly, he could have gone for the bomb play, maybe, but he didn't go for it. Vulcan going to be taking him out there, and just like that, Valority, they're going to force up here. or else it's game over.
Yeah, it's definitely beginning to look like it's game over. I mean, you're talking about 12 rounds, one here on the Valority side. It'd have to be no mess ups. Even with the CT advantage they have with very little cash to work with, yeah, it's pretty much impossible. EA already being able to pull out SGs. Excellent. Actually opening it up here.
Shotgun kill. That's going to be huge. But the nades are coming in and Puma's dead now. He tries to jump forward and get a kill before he dies, but he can't just manage to find it. And now it's down to a 4 versus 2 situation. It looks like they're going to be opting for maybe an A rotation. They really don't want to contest a B with all those shotguns. Flair 2 HP rocking the speed on a fail. Actually takes out Scott there. But Spoke going to be refragging him. And yeah, it's down to Flair with 2 HP and a P90. And he's got to get backstabbed. And just like that, Clutch takes him out with the P250. 13-1 in favor of Elevate. And they are going to end up winning that game and advancing on to the semifinals.
Elevate, no problem there. No problem there taking on Valority there on their home server. Well played there to them. Ariel actually already played last round. Last stream, or not last stream, last match. Chat.
Yep.
Tomorrow, we will be having more matches. Starting at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. That would be about 11:30 Eastern time. We will have 2 more matches for you all. We'll have Team Rain versus Team 404, and then S2A versus Evil Vision. S2A versus Evil Vision approximately will start around 10 a.m. Pacific time or 1 p.m. Eastern time. Maybe be a little sooner depending on how quickly the Team Rain versus 404 matches take place. If you're new around here, subscribe and ring that notification bell, as well as following us on social media. All the links are down there in the video description down below. This way you can get notified when we do go live tomorrow. Again, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and follow us on all our social medias linked in the video description down below. Exciting matches today. This stream, of course, will be uploaded as a video on demand, so you can take a peek at the Elevate versus Valority matches, as well as the No Mercy versus IFM matches. Manthus, you got anything you want to say here before we get out of here?
Not really, just, a lot of great matches today. I was glad I got to cast them, and yeah, just make sure you all subscribe to this channel, because there are a lot of nice old streams on here if you guys want to see, the progression of this tournament. I know there's a lot of great games that, have been streamed on this channel. I think they're definitely worth watching. Definitely.
Pretty much all the past streams have been uploaded as video on demands here. You can go check that out here, both on YouTube and Twitch. YouTube definitely the preferred place to watch any type of playbacks of past streams, but many amazing matches from Critical Ops tournaments as well as other games here on the channel. Cont Esports Mobile is still worth 30% off anything on gfuel.com. That's right, folks, 30% off anything on gfuel.com, and it's going until June 28th. All right, it will expire on June 28th. We'll still have our 10% code available, but why save 10% when you can save 30%? That's at least what I'm asking. I don't know, maybe you'd like to spend extra money, whatever the case may be, but to each their own. For me, though, I like to save as much change as possible, because that way I can go ahead and reinvest it into even more G Fuel products. Whatever the case may be for you, though, Cont Esports Mobile right now will save you 30% off any product on gfuel.com. It will be expiring on June 28th. Take advantage of it while you can. Once again, Cont Esports Mobile will get you 30% off anything on gfuel.com. Chat, I think that's all we got for today. Again, stay tuned for tomorrow's matches. We'll be live here tomorrow around 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Make sure you're subscribed and you have rung that notification bell. With all that being said, Sudden Death here and Manthus signing out, and we'll see you somewhere soon on their net. Peace!